And a fly ball to left. Gurriel's there. He's got it. And the Diamondbacks have beaten the Dodgers. They have swept them out of Phoenix.
As far as our clubhouse, it's just a lot of, disappointment. And, I just really don't know what to say. I can answer questions about the game itself, but the bottom line is that, they outplayed us in every facet of the game.
The Dodgers, I still believe, are the favorites for Ohtani. And beyond that, I actually believe they need Ohtani. And you can say, Ken, every team needs Ohtani. That's a ridiculous statement. But the Dodgers are in a place where they've won all these division titles. They've had all these postseason appearances. Yet the only World Series they won was in the shortened 2020 season. And it seems to me that a portion of the fan base, I don't know what percentage, is kind of bored and kind of needs some sizzle. There was a report by J.P. Hornstra on Dodgers Nation saying that Ohtani had chosen his team and that it was the Blue Jays. And there was a report by John Morosi saying that Ohtani was on a flight from Orange County to Toronto, presumably to either close the deal or, I don't know, whatever it might have been. But it should have been a good sign if he was indeed on that flight for the Blue Jays. Obviously, both reports were proven to be inaccurate.
Shohei Ohtani is signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The two-way superstar will get a 10-year deal worth $700 million, far and away the largest contract in the history of North American sports.
Look, they were the favorite at the beginning for one reason and one reason only, and that's that they could pay the most money. There was also the fact that Shohei Ohtani, having played down the 5 in Anaheim for 6 years, really grew to respect the processes that the Dodgers have in place and how they develop players in their farm system and the technology and science and everything they do. But the third thing, they win. And Shohei Ohtani, as we saw in the World Baseball Classic this year, loves winning, and he thought that winning in Los Angeles was going to be the best place to do so.
I think the Dodgers were the favorite all along, which is what we've always said, because of two things. Geography, number one. Number two, they are the most consistent winning team in Major League Baseball. Just look at the record.
People are absolutely flabbergasted and trying to figure out what the reason behind this deal is. For Shohei Ohtani, it's just the largest deferral imaginable. A guy who on the open market we thought was going to be making $50+ million a year is going to be making $2 million. And granted, he makes a lot of money off the field, which allowed him to pursue, and that's an important point here, pursue a contract like this. This is a dream contract for the Dodgers. An absolute dream contract. It's $700 on paper. Ohtani will get $700 million when it's all said and done. But the present day value of the contract is a fraction of that. And so they can go out and spend more money on players, bring in even more of a championship caliber team around Ohtani than they already have. In the short term, it means potentially hello Yoshinobu Yamamoto, hello any other free agent out there, perhaps Tyler Glasnow.
Now they've added 3 megastars in Glasnow and Ohtani and Yamamoto. So, I think the Dodgers have certainly let it be known that they have no plans of a first-round exit this year. This is World Series or bust.
The Dodgers just keep writing checks. Teoscar Hernandez, who came on strong in the second half in the Pacific Northwest last year, has inked a 1-year, $23.5 million deal. How
He's
so?
a perfect fit for the Dodgers. It gives them crazy depth. This guy crushes lefties, but he's an everyday type of player anyway.
Lines a base hit to right field. His first hit as a Dodger comes against Yu Darvish. High drive to deep left field over Azocar, who gets there at the edge of the track, and the game is tied. Gavin Lux chops one right side. Outman gets out of the way, and the ball gets into right under Cronenworth. Dodgers take the lead. Gavin Lux chops one to the right side of the infield. Jake Cronenworth couldn't get it.
Cronenworth is walking off the field saying the glove broke.
It's Morahone. Mookie pulls one left side and through. Here comes Outman. Azokar's throw to the plate is cut off, and an RBI single from Mookie Betts makes it 4-2. Off the end of the bat into left center field. That gets the job done. Lux bolting home, and Shohei Ohtani has followed Mookie Betts with an RBI single of his own.
As Hernandez hits one in the air deep to right. Walker is back all the way near the wall. It's gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez lifting a fly ball to deep left field. Donovan is back. He's up against the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a 3-run homer for Teoscar Hernandez. He has hit 2 tonight. He's driven in 4, and it's all Dodgers once again. Muncy to right. Exit stage right. Dodgers on top on Max Muncy's smack. A no-doubter from Muncy. He did it last night in the 9th in a loss. He does it tonight, and now the Dodgers have the lead.
3-1. Shohei Ohtani, first Dodger home run.
Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature.
Worth the wait, and it got out in the blink of an eye. Somebody just got really rich out there catching that.
There was somebody at the plate that was already very rich.
Yeah, that's true. Shohei Ohtani's first home run as a Dodger travels 430 feet. The deal they gave him. Sticks with the curve.
In.
A fastball, strike 3. He struck him out as a curve falls over the corner. Now the 1-2 swing and a miss. Another 0-2 pitch. And a curveball to get him out of the jam again. 5 strikeouts for Yamamoto. And he got him this time. Swing and a miss on a lively fastball. 2-2 to Suzuki. Strikes him out with the fastball. Tyler Glasnow has made 3 starts for the Dodgers, and they've won them all. A fastball gets Julian looking. 0-2 to Buxton. A fastball. Tyler Glasnow. Back to the fastball, and good night. The 0-2. Got him with a fastball. Fastball explodes by Julian for strike 3. The chase got off the glove of Smith, recovers it and throws Correa out. The 1-2 from Glasnow. Sticks with that same pitch. Got him with the slider. Strikes out the side in the 4th. Nasty curveball here. 5th consecutive strikeout for Tyler Glasnow in 9 total. Absolute domination and a 6th consecutive strikeout from Tyler Glasnow. A knee-buckling curve lands for strike 3. The 11th for Tyler Glasnow. On an 0-2, goes back to the fastball and strikes him out. It's a dozen strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow. And now home with the 2-2 to get his 13th strikeout of the game. Here he comes and strikes him out. He's matched his career high with 14 strikeouts tonight. Smashes this ball. Forget about it. Marte doesn't even move. It's gone. 2-0 LA. Fly to deep center field. Bader's going back. Track. Wall. Big league home run. Andy Paez. Ohtani with an absolute rocket. Forget about it. First game in Nats Park. First home run in Nats Park. 1-1. High fly ball. Deep right field. Shohei in Toronto. Into the bullpen. Boo that. A 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. Number 7 for Ohtani. Up the middle. Base hit center field. Taylor's coming home, and Ohtani has tied the game. League ball game. On the hand. Shallow center field. Paez wins the game. His 4th hit of the night is a walk-off single in the 11th.
It's a signature moment with a blown-up pen. He got jammed.
Fouls off several pitches away. Gets one on his hands. And he continues to exceed expectations. Muncy sends a fly ball to deep center field. Harris is back. He's out of room. It's gone.
And the 0-1 now on the way to Shohei. He swings, hits a high drive, deep right field, way back. It is gone. A home run. Shohei Ohtani with his 8th of the year. And the Dodgers lead it 3-0. Shohei Ohtani now has more home runs than any other Japanese-born player that's been a Dodger. He just passed his manager, Dave Roberts, who's up on the top step to greet him.
On a 3-1. Hits one in the air, deep right center field, scraping the sky and leaving the yard. A 2-home run game for Max Muncy. 1-2 from Stevens to Muncy. Swatted the other way. Carrying really well. Back to the wall. It goes and it's gone. What in the world? That thing kept on flying. 3 home runs for Max Muncy. Cracked the other way. Gordon's going back. This ball's got a chance. It's a grand slam. The 1-2. Hit hard. Deep left field. Goodbye. Grand slam. Fly to center field. Matos going back over his head, and it's off the wall. Betts will score easily. Freeman's right on his heels. He'll come in standing. Will Smith drills a double off the wall. Dodgers take the lead in the 10th. Flies it to center field. Carroll's going back, turning and watching it fly.
And no outs in the inning.
High drive, deep center field. Freddie Freeman, grand slam. The 3rd. Now Smith into left center field. That ball's carrying, gone. 3rd home run of the 3rd inning.
Bunt on the ground, right side. Hernandez scores to tie the game, and CT is safe. Mookie jumps on the first pitch. A base hit into right. Andy Pages waved around. The Dodgers have the lead in the 10th. Freddie, first pitch swinging, hit hard, right field and deep. It's gone! Smith hangs back, goes deep, left field. Did you? Will Smith will not stop in New York.
In the spotlight here tonight.
And he swings and misses on that slide.
Oh boy.
7. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss by Volpe for Yamamoto. There's strike 3 to Verdugo. Gleyber Torres. Spun around there for strike 3. So here's Jose Trevino as he bounces one. Yamamoto snags that. And that takes care of the Yankees here in the 5th. First. And a swing and a miss for strike 3.
And he shows emotion. I love that. He understood the assignment. He understood this might be his last batter and throws one of his best fastballs at the top of the zone against one of the most feared hitters in baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes on Hernandez. And he lines one toward left center field, moving over after it. It's Verdugo who can't get it as it bounces to the wall. It scores Ohtani. Freeman's right behind him, and it's Teoscar Hernandez who breaks the scoreless drought with a 2-run double.
Go figure, was this man here, Teoscar Hernandez, winning the game in the 11th. He blasts a ball here that'll start the scoring in game 2. Hernandez lifts a fly ball to left center field. Back goes Verdugo, running out of room. Goodbye! Grand slam, Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes with the 2-2, and Ohtani drills the ball right center field. A majestic blast. Shohei Ohtani. Freeman sends a fly ball to left center field, carrying pretty well and gone. Hernandez sends a ball in the air, left center field. It is gone. Oh my goodness! Oh! Jason Hayward, an absolute blast.
The 1-0. Freddie with a bullet into center field. Betts will score, and the Dodgers lead. Another 2-2. Hayward rockets the ball to right field. That ball's deep. It's off the foul pole and gone. The Dodgers ain't dead yet. It's 9-8. Now the 2-2. Fly ball, right field, hit deep. Did you? Gone!
three-run home run. Teoscar Hernandez and the Dodgers have come all the way back to take the lead. Oh my goodness! Absolutely incredible. It's 11-9.
The W. Nasty changeup. 2 gone.
Slider.
96 was Sink. Nasty changeup falls to the knees. Strike 3. Back to a breaking pitch. This time the slider. Strike 3 called. A sword at the inside corner. Roller to second. Lux to Rojas. Over to first. It's a double play. Strikes out Robert on 3 pitches. Lake City, Arkansas fires and strikes him out. Bouncing ball towards the middle. Lux is there. Long throw and a complete game. Gavin Stone goes the distance in an era when nobody does. A complete game shutout for Stone. 0-2 on Smith. Smith into left center field, headed for the gap, headed for the wall. Hernandez in to score. Ohtani's right behind him. He'll score without a throw. And a 2-run double from Will Smith. That's flipped to left center, fading down, and it bounces by Luis Matos. Smith turns the corner, heads for the plate. Freeman into second for the Dodgers. Through the vacated right side, a base hit for Chris Taylor. Nobody out. And that's a bullet down the line from Jason Hayward. Up against the wall, and it sneaks by Slater. 2 runs will score easily. Hayward's headed for third with a triple. The floodgates open for the Dodgers in the 11th. Now it's Rojas, lofting a ball to left field. Hayward tags and heads for the plate. Rojas gets his 4th run batted in today. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Power against power. He swings. He hammers one. A majestic drive. How far will it go? Dodgers take the lead. And it's Freddie Freeman with a chance to tie it or win it. This game is tied. Freddie Freeman to the gap in right center field. Back-to-back 2-out doubles. Down to their last out, they've tied it up. And now Teoscar Hernandez with a chance to win the game. Hernandez, ground ball, base hit left field. Here's the game. Throw to the plate. Dodgers win. Bang, bang, bang. And their last out. Up the middle, he's done it again. Captain Clutch, Freddie Freeman. Dodgers lead.
Ohtani torches one, right center field, hit deep, and is going to one hop over the wall and give the Dodgers the lead.
Rips one down the line, it's got a chance, it's a grand slam! Freddie Freeman turns the game upside down. Hernandez rips one, left center field, this game is tied! The 1-0 from Weissert. Pages drills a ball to left field over the head of Refsnyder and off the bottom of the wall. Freeman into score. Pages to second. Tying run in scoring position. Payoff pitch. It is a fastball into center field and a base hit. The Rams throw to the plate is not in time. Hernandez is out.
That's where you throw the breaking ball again. He's got to throw a strike.
Here's 2-0. Is into center field, and that's the ball game. What a game it was. A gem of a game. Goes to the Dodgers in 11 innings. Deuces wild in the 8th. Here it comes. Up the middle, and Teoscar Hernandez slams his bat down in jubilation. 3-2 Dodgers, and he's driven in them all. Drives this ball to left center field. Ramos on the run. It's got a chance, and it's gone. Nick Ahmed, second game with the Dodgers, has broken the tie against the team that just dumped him. And now Ohtani sends the ball in the air down the right field line towards the pole. It is gone. Brings rain back to back and 6-4. Here comes Freddie Freeman.
Don't interrupt me. baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
For their last 9. That scorched to left field, and the game is tied. Rojas can walk home. Hernandez sprints into second with a game-tying double in the late innings. And as the base hit to right field, here comes Hernandez. Base gone. No shot. Hernandez drives in Hernandez, and the Dodgers sweep the Pirates. When you need a hero, dial 3-7. Teoscar Hernandez once again delivers for the Dodgers in the clutch. Faced Munoz once and took him deep. Drills the ball down the line towards the corner. It's gone! Pitch hit home run. Jason Hayward. Dodgers take the lead in the 8th. Fly ball right center field. Series going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. 40-40. Walk-off grand slam. No way. What a moment. History. The 6th member of the 40-40 club makes the most dramatic entry into the club you could imagine with a walk-off grand slam. Go ahead run at the first as Betts launches a fly ball to left center field. It is gone! And the Dodgers have taken the lead on a Mookie Betts bomb. Another 2-2 from Burns to Hernandez. A curve is banged to deep left field. Watch it fly! Dodgers take the lead.
The first hanger, he almost hits his partner. The second hanger, he is more patient.
On the 8th pitch, sends a towering fly ball to straightaway center field. Did he get enough? He sure did! It scraped the sky. When it came down, it was his 44th. And now it's Betts, backspin in a fly ball. Left center field. They've gone back-to-back to open the ball game. Mookie with a majestic drive of his own. His 14th, 2-0 in the blink of an eye. And now Freddie Freeman driving one to right center field. Get out of town! Unreal! 3 consecutive home runs to start the game. 1-2. Into right center field. It's sinking. It's down. Tommy Edman comes through. 2-run score. Dodgers lead in the 9th.
1 in, 1 on, 1 out.
Rojas, first pitch swinging.
Into left field to put the Dodgers in front.
From Contreras. Mookie swings, hits a drive, deep left field. This ball's back. This ball's going, a home run. Mookie Betts with a Mookie moment in Anaheim. A 3-run shot. And the Dodgers have opened it up in the 10th.
You walk in one MVP, you got to deal with another.
Right here, does he put the 4 fingers up? And he does.
Iglesias 1-1. Betts, that is going to get through. Mookie Betts has given the Dodgers the lead after the intentional walk to Ohtani. Go time from Mookie, and he delivers. Beats one in the hole. That gets through. Ohtani being waved in. The ball gets by the left fielder, Kelenic. Betts is going to follow him in. And Teoscar gets into this thing. Deep drive, left center field. It's out of here. Teoscar Hernandez. A 2-run shot, his 29th. An RBI 88 and 89, and it's all Dodgers here against Iglesias. And all the runs come with 2 outs. Brebia's first pitch, a ride off the bat of Edman. He leaves the yard. The Dodgers go back-to-back to lead it 8-2. And it is contagious here in Atlanta. Muncy, right field. 3 in a row, a hat trick for the Dodgers. Back-to-back-to-back. Hernandez, Edman, and Muncy. Be special for those guys.
Ohtani smokes this ball to right center field, off the wall. Throw from Conine is late, and it's a screamer of a double to start this ball game. There they go, throw to third, beats him, but he got his foot in. The 50th for Ohtani. That's a base hit to right field. Ohtani's 2 for 2. Muncy's headed for the plate. Conines throws cut off. How about 50-50? How about 51? Into second with a stolen base. His second of the game already. Slashes his third hit of the game into the left center field gap. Luxon to score. Here comes Pages. Ohtani heading for third. Relay is in time. Ohtani sends one in the air. Deep right field. He's in a world of his own. In 135 years of Dodger baseball, Shohei Ohtani, his 49 home runs, matching Sean Green for the most in a single season. On a 1-2, Ohtani sends one in the air. The other way. Back it goes. Gone! One-of-a-kind player. One-of-a-kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. Smiling. We all are watching this guy. Oh my gosh! Shohei Ohtani! The greatest day in baseball history! This is not real life. He is not human. 2-1 pitch. Ohtani swings one right center field. Ohtani is inevitable.
Changeup, one fastball he saw. But this ball, it's about as excited as you've ever seen him after he hits a home run. Yes, he hit it, but he knew it was for the team.
0-2 pitch to Mookie.
Now Mookie Betts, fly ball, left field, at the wall, Ohtani, then Mookie, let's go home! When you're down by one, and you got 3 MVPs coming up, the first 2 don't give the third one a chance. They both go deep and walk it off.
Shohei Ohtani rips the first ball deep to the right field corner and off the wall to give the Dodgers the lead. Deuces wild in a tie game in the 6th. Here's the pitch to Ohtani. Ground ball, base hit center field. He's given the Dodgers the lead again. Ohtani putting him on his back. Ball game! Magic number 2. There's a shot to deep center field. Merrill goes back. It is gone, and it's tied. Number 20 for Will Smith might be the biggest of the bunch. And it's Ohtani. Won it in the 6th inning last night. Looking for the lead in the 7th. Looking for the division. Grounding one right side and through. It's Shohei again. Throw to third is offline and it gets by. Ohtani takes second. Ohtani takes on the world. Into right center field, a base hit for Mookie Betts. 2-run score. It's a 5 spot. Shohei is ready to party. So are 50,000 here at Dodger Stadium. The 0-2 pitch. A pop-up. Tested and bruised, but still unbroken. And division champs again. An 11th division title in 12 seasons for the Los Angeles Dodgers. First and third, nobody out. See what he gets on this 3-1. It's a cutter that's bounced to second. Lux is there. He'll toss it over to first for the first out, but the Padres get the first run. On a 1-2 from Yamamoto. Got a fastball over the plate. Lifted it to deep left center field, and it is gone. Ouch.
Man, that one got the knee, right?
Whoever got it hurt. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. He's proven to be inevitable.
You can't get him out the same way every time, and that's what you get false sense of security by the way that he swung at those fastballs in the first at bat. As a pitcher, you go, I can go back there, and I said you can't go back there twice. And sure enough, top of the zone tomahawk.
Bogaerts pulls a breaking ball into left field, and the Padres retake the lead. It's scooched by Teoscar Hernandez. Merrill tries to score as well, and he will. Xander Bogaerts with a 2-run double. 5-3 Padres. Shot to center field. Merrill can't get it. Dodgers take the lead. Teoscar Hernandez throws on the brakes. Waiting on his chance in the postseason. He's got it, and he delivers. 6-5 LA. His 1-2 is popped up. Shallow left center field. Falling in a hurry. That's in trouble, but caught by Rojas. Bases loaded in the 8th. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Blake Trinan's onto the jam. That is a diving catch by Gavin Lux. Trinan's 1-2. Dodgers take game 1. That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis. Under the third, 2 out, 2-1. Golf to right center field. Tommy Edmonds going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Mookie Betts is lifted in the air to left field. It sends Profar back, tiptoeing to the corner. He's at the wall. It is. Nobody's sure yet. Now they say
he caught it.
He caught it. Mookie Betts is rounding the bases thinking that it's a home run. Jurickson Profar says, I got it.
He was doing the old, I'm going to just milk this for about 15 seconds.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Dodgers looking to respond right away. Lux sends a fly ball to left center field. Jurickson Profar says, this one's easy. Doesn't have to battle any fans for it. Makes the grab. Hernandez comes in to score, and the Dodgers are on the board on a Lux sacrifice fly. Here's the 3-2. Got him to chase a fastball. Took it a little bit further outside. Merrill shoots a base hit to left field. Tatis comes home to score, and the Padres lead it 4-1. Just a moment ago, Manny Machado pulling the team together in the Padres dugout in an impromptu team meeting. After everything that took place in that last half inning, Merrill sends one in the air to left field. Teoscar Hernandez going back. He's out of room, and the rookie has gone the other way. Higashioka hammers this ball. Left center field. Edman to the track. At the wall. It is gone. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. Muncy gets into this one. Right center field. Headed for the pavilion and gone. Lux is down swinging, and the Padres have tied this series at a game apiece. On 3-2, Mookie Betts hooks a fly ball down the left field line. Profar back. He's at the wall in the same spot as last game. Different result.
And in business here with Jackson Merrill coming up.
It's another curve and a grounded to first. Backhand Freeman throws the ball into left center field. It may have ricocheted off of Machado, and the Padres are in business in the second. But he's back in there today. Bouncing ball towards the middle. Runner come in from third. Throw over to first, and they get none. Everybody's safe, and the game is tied. David Peralta.
2 on, nobody out.
Ground ball down the line, and a fair ball for Peralta. Padres have taken the lead. 1 run is in. Here comes another.
Padres have really kind of scored some points here in the second, but they're looking for a knockdown.
On an 0-2 pitch, a missile. Fernando Tatis Jr. Electric. Oh, left one over over the plate, sent in the air to deep center field. Merrill's going back. He's at the wall. It's a grand slam and a brand new ball game. The payoff pitch. Got him! Padres take game 3. That ball's hit hard to left center field. Merrill on the run to the track, to the wall. Goodbye! Mookie Betts does it again in the first. And the Dodgers are on the board. Base hit right field. Ohtani passed it, drawn in Arise, who was holding the runner at first, able to spank it by him, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. 2 out, Mookie Betts. Shoots the first one he sees into right field. Here comes Kike Hernandez. Throw from Tatis has no chance, and it's 3-0 LA. Smashed in the air, center field, way back and gone. Will Smith with a long home run, and the Dodgers with a 5-0 lead as they try to force game 5. 0-2 pitch. Chopper to third. That's a fair ball that hits off the umpire. Ohtani's coming home. Machado's throw is going to get him. The Padres get a break with some help from the third base umpire, Mark Ripperger. Edman lays a bunt down, perfectly done. Tossed to first in time, but Muncy's in to score, and it's 6-0 Dodgers. 6-0, and Gavin Lux jumps on the first pitch, hits it to deep right field, and gone! Just over the wall for Gavin Lux, who ambushes Peralta, and the route is on in game 4. In the air, shallow center field. It is up to 5 for a game 5. Dodgers in a rout here in San Diego, 8-0 to extend their season. Strikes him out. So the base is wiped clean, and Kike Hernandez jumps on the first one, sends a high fly ball to deep left field, and Hernandez does it again in October. Here it comes. Tatis grounds one to third for Max Muncy. Go to second for one. Lux to first, a double play. They finish off this third inning. The first traffic against Yamamoto when a trim killing wipes him clean and ends the inning. Cronenworth pulls one right side. Freddie Freeman. Yoshi Yamamoto with 5 scoreless innings in a winner take all. Another 1-2. Back to the fastball to finish him off. Here's the 2-1. Hernandez hits it hard. Deep left field. The second home run from Hernandez. Kike Hernandez in the second. Teoscar Hernandez in the 7th. And the Dodgers have insurance in game 5.
Well, both the Hernandez home runs were no doubters. They were gone as soon as they hit it. And that pitch right there, you saw where it caught the inner half. Darvish knew it. His catcher knew it. And this crazy crowd knew it.
102. Tatis, the last hope for the Padres. Ground ball to third, picked by Hernandez. The Dodgers punch back and head to the championship series. They retire the final 19 Padres in game 5. They finished the series with 24 consecutive scoreless innings. And with his shutout in game 5, the solo home runs from Kike Hernandez and Teoscar Hernandez, plenty for the Dodgers to get the revenge over the Padres. Into center field, and the Dodgers cash in. Betts in to score. Freeman lumbering home. He'll score as well. 2-0 LA. First one from Senga is grounded right side and through. Ohtani delivers again with a man aboard. Lux is in to score, 3-0. 1-2 to Edman. Cracks a base hit the other way. Bottom of the Dodger order gets it done. Edman drives in Hernandez. Home of the 1-0. Right center field, carrying well off the wall. Edman hits third and comes home. Ohtani's into second. Throw to the plate is not in time. Freeman's reached both times in this one. He's going to reach again with an opposite field base hit. Here comes Ohtani. Here comes the throw from Nimmo. Not in time. Betts to the bases loaded. Pulls one by third and down the line. Floodgates opening. Hernandez in to score. Kiermaier in to score. Ohtani's coming in as well. Betts has unloaded the bases.
That's only 3 hits in this game. 3 singles. Had a few walks. Not much of a threat. And this one.
Game 1 one-sided. 9-0. The Dodgers over the Mets. They've tied the Major League record. 33 consecutive scoreless innings in the postseason. Here it comes. Lindor hits a fly ball towards the right field corner. It carries well. It leaves the yard. Lindor sparks it. Another 0-2. Down the line. That is a fair ball. Tyrone Taylor comes through. Marte in to score on a Taylor double. Cracked to right center field. Pages on the move to the track. He couldn't find it. That's because it's over the wall. Grand slam, Vientos. That ball's driven to deep right field, and Max Muncy puts the Dodgers on the board. An 0-2 hole. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Under Alonso. The Mets gloves letting them down. 2-run score. 3-2. Marte grounds one into center field and a base hit. Here comes Alonso. Throw from Pages is not in time. Deuce is wild in the 9th. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2. And a bounce back win for the Mets in game 2. The 9th pitch. Bouncing ball off Severino. It will die, and the Dodgers will get the game's first run.
Tommy Edman
swings away here. Hits a high fly ball to right center field. Marte on the track. Sliding catch by Taylor. He came out of the middle and nowhere to catch that. It's a sacrifice fly, and it's 2-0 LA. Hits a drive, left field. Nimmo's going back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. It is gone. Kike Hernandez again. 16 out of his last 19 typo numbers. There's a towering drive down the line. Ohtani's broken through. It is gone. Goodness. I don't know. There's a towering fly ball headed way back there, headed for the second deck. Bader sends this one in the air to left field. It is a repeat of game 1. All Dodgers in game 3. They take the lead in this series, 2-1. There's a shot, right center field, and Ohtani lights the fire. A leadoff home run. And a fastball turned around, right center field, tie game. The 2-0. Curve lofted to left center field. It is down, and Tommy Edman comes through again. A go-ahead double. Dodgers take the lead 2-1. Identity of this offense. Curve grounded left side, and Kike Hernandez has delivered for the Dodgers once again. It's an RBI single to make it 3-1. It is a splitter. Grounded to second. There's one over first. A double play. They're going to challenge both spots. Pretty clearly he's going to be safe at first, and the Mets are going to get a run. Betts with a bullet down the left field line. That's going to scoop by Nimmo. Taylor's in to score. Ohtani's headed for home. Lindor won't even try a throw. 2-run double Mookie Betts. Pressure cooker of the postseason. Mookie Betts sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Nimmo's going back at the wall. It's gone. Mookie Betts goes deep. And house money if this thing continues to head down this path. And it does with a scorcher into the corner from Tommy Edman. Betts can jog home. Kiermaier's right on his heels. Edman's got his second RBI double of the night. Smith goes up the middle. Base hit center field. Double digits for the Dodgers in game 4. It's 10-2. Got him at the corners. 2 gone. Here in the 9th inning. And he pops it up. Right side. Muncy and Henriquez. Muncy makes the grab, and Dodgers dominate game 4. They're a win away from a pennant after a 10-2 win here in game 4. Alonso digs it out, sends it in the air, deep center field. There it goes! Pete Alonso, 3-0 New York. Dodgers looking for their first runs. That's a wild pitch, and here comes that first tally. Marte pulls it down the line. and the Mets will tack on. Into the left field corner to score Alonso. Here comes Winker with a head of steam. He'll score, and it's 5-1 Mets. There's a base hit to left field for Alvarez, who has found it here the last couple nights. Marte in to score, and it's 6-1 New York. Down the line and a fair ball for Lindor that makes it all the way to the corner. The catcher running, going to try and test him. Here he comes. He's going to score. It's a triple for Lindor, and an explosion for the Mets with their season on the knife's edge. 2-0 to Nimmo. He adds on with a rip into right center field. Yeah, drives this ball to deep left center field. Forget about it. Pages with his first postseason home run. Shot to the right side and a base hit for Winker. All the way past Betts to the wall. Alonso is going to try to score from first. Relay from Hernandez, not in time, and Winker's got an RBI triple. Flies this ball right center field. Betts going back on it with Pages, who gets there over the shoulder, but it's a sacrifice fly to score Jesse Winker. The Mets have double digits. Second inning of work for Reed Garrett. Pages sends another drive to deep left field. Nimmo to the track. Nimmo to the wall, and Pages goes deep for the second time. Mookie Betts turns on this ball, sends it to deep left field, and it's a leadoff shot. McNeil lifts it to center field for Pages. Winker tags. Pages the grab, loads up and throws. It's up the line. Winker's in to score. There goes Acuna. Another base hit for Marte. Mets have a dozen. They've warded off Winter at least one more day. One more day in the sun for these Mets fans. Mets magic still alive. On to LA for Game 6. It's another fastball and a jam shot up the middle. Won't be an easy play. Taylor Bearhan throws wide. Ricochets into foul ground, and the Mets have the first run. Goes out and gets it and yanks it into the left field corner. What a piece of two-strike hitting from Tommy Edman. Hernandez heads for the plate and will score without a throw. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead. Edman drives this ball deep left center field. Back goes Nimmo. Clean up Tommy Edman. A two-run blast. Smith flips a high drive to center field. Taylor back. It is gone. Here's a high fly ball to deep center field. Pages going back, reaches for the wall. It's gone! Vientos chips away with a two-run home run. 3-2. In the air to center field. Taylor coming on. Can't get there. And the ball kicks away from him. Smith is headed for the plate, and he'll score without a throw. He lifts this ball the other way for Mookie Betts. He's going to have room for the catch, but it'll be deep enough to bring home Taylor. It's an RBI for Alvarez. On a payoff, Betts rips the ball deep left field towards the corner. Nimmo on the run, won't get there. It's off the wall. Here comes Chris Taylor. A double from Betts. Insurance for the Dodgers. 8-4. Teoscar Hernandez swats one to right field. Marte's there. Here comes Ohtani. Betts eggs for third. They're both safe. Finish 9-4. Base hit to right. Edman turns the corner and comes home. Throw goes to third. Run scores. Muncy's safe. To second and off of Taylor's glove. That's back-to-back two-out hits. And it's fitting that these Mets just refuse to let the season come to an end. This crowd, though, ready to explode. On the verge of making it all happen. There's a bouncing ball to second. Taylor's got it. Los Angeles is alive, and they're headed to the World Series. Dodgers-Yankees in the Fall Classic. Much more battle-tested this time around. This Dodgers team pushed all regular season. Wasn't the walk in the park that it often has been to a division title. Calloused and hardened by that journey. They withstand the deficit in the division series, come back to win that series in 5. They take the punches the Mets give them in this series, forcing a Game 6, having to fly back across the country to play at another game, and the offense again explodes, and they win 10-5 to set up the 12th Dodger-Yankee World Series. Struck out Hernandez with a high fastball the first time. High fastball is punched towards the right field corner. Soto on the move, won't get there. Extra bases for Kike Hernandez. Headed for third with a second Dodger triple to this ball game. The 1-1. Will Smith lifts it to right field. Soto's over. He makes the catch. Here comes Hernandez. Here comes Soto's throw. Bang, bang. But he's in safe. And the Dodgers have broken through in the fifth.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, hit in the air to deep left. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. It is a Stantonian home run. Oh, did he hit that one high and far and deep to left field to give the Yankees the lead.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Alex Verdugo down on a high fastball. So the diving play, a key one from Tommy Edman.
The bullpen has to pitch a full game at some point.
We contacted a bare hand play by Gustav Graterol, cool as a cucumber. I don't know if you teach that, but he looks like he's in a rocking chair out there pitching in the World Series.
Well, he pitches like he's in a rocking chair, and if he drops this ball right here, you're not going to get too many praises coming from your manager. So good thing he caught it.
Here's his 0-1. Lux grounds one gently to second. Torres has it over to first in time. Lifts his ball to right center field. Soto on the run to the track. It's off the top of the wall. Ohtani's headed for second. Soto's throw not in time. The ball gets away. Ohtani takes third. 90 massive feet. Just misses a home run. It's a double, but then he takes third as the throw kicks away coming into the infield.
Well, he gets a changeup up in the zone, and you mentioned it, just misses. This ball bounces right into the glove.
Looking for a strikeout. Here's his 1-2 pitch. Betts runs it to center field. It's Judge to pull it in, but it's tied as Mookie Betts drives in Shohei Ohtani. Gleyber Torres lifts a fly ball to left center field. Headed deep there. It is gone with some help from a fan.
They're going to call that fan interference.
He reached over and immediately the call from the left field umpire, Chad Fairchild. So instead of a home run, they'll place Torres at second.
They'll review it. It's close, but it's going to probably stand.
After review, the call on the field has been confirmed.
The more this at bat lasts, the better it gets for Judge, unless Treinen sneaks a fastball by him.
1-2 comes home. It is a fastball, and it's popped out. Left side of the diamond, Tommy Edman sends this game to the bottom of the ninth. Treinen comes on and gets Aaron Judge. Treinen looking for a K. Is 2-2. Ground ball, diving stop. Edman can't get it out of his glove, and the Yankees take the lead. They get the out at second, but Chisholm's in to score. He singles, he steals second, he steals third, and he scores on a ball that doesn't leave the infield. 3-2 Yankees in the 10th. First one from Cortez is lifted to left field. Verdugo runs over and makes the grab. Did he hold on? He did. Alex Verdugo makes the grab. He goes out of play, so the runners will get 90 feet, but they get Ohtani on one pitch. Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series. On an October night 36 years ago, a hobbled Game 1 hero for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman with a walk-off grand slam to win Game 1 of the World Series 6-3 over the Yankees.
Unbelievable. Went up there looking for a pitch. He got it. There's just no way to describe. I mean, there's just no way to describe it.
Would you say you don't believe what you just saw?
Yeah.
They retire Ohtani. They walk Betts. And Freddie Freeman, who hadn't had an extra base hit in a month before today, legged out a triple in his first at-bat. And he ends this game jumping on the first pitch and launching a no-doubt grand slam that they'll talk about for ages. Tommy Edman starts this inning for the Dodgers. Hit in the air, down the left field line, towards the corner it goes. It is gone! Tommy Edman strikes again. He hits like Babe Ruth against lefties.
He sure does, and the 2-0 count. It's much easier to hit when you're ahead in the count. The average is through the roof, and he took advantage of a 2-0 fastball and deposited it left field.
Tommy Edman, second home run of this postseason. Soto grounded out his first time. Bases empty, 2 away. He pulls one in the air to deep right field. Betts watches this one go, and Juan Soto's tied the game.
If he slugs, the Yankees are in a good spot. He's got to use his bat as a weapon.
After 41 home runs during the regular season, his 4th of this postseason, and it's tied at 1. That's driven the other way. Deep right center field. Judge is back. It is gone. Teoscar Hernandez puts the Dodgers back in front. The Home Run Derby has broken out here in Game 2 of the World Series, and the Home Run Derby champion from this summer has his first in the Fall Classic.
Part of this is the threat of Mookie being able to steal. You speed up your delivery a little bit, and he goes the other way. You're right, ball is jumping tonight.
It would have been 41 days since Freddie Freeman last homered before he stepped to the plate in the 10th yesterday. Hit that grand slam. Launches this ball, right field. He's found the seats again.
Left-hander up and in, and he gets the barrel of the bat to it. That's what Freddie does. He stays in and waits on a left-hander probably longer than he does against a right-handed pitcher. Almost the identical pitch, just a little bit higher.
Can Judge find it against Yamamoto? Bases empty, 2 away, and a 2-2 pitch coming up. Again! Devilish splitter! And Yamamoto, in his World Series debut, has given up just 1 hit over 6 innings against the Yankees. There he goes. Throw down is in time, and he's 0 for 2 in stolen base attempts in this postseason. And he's in some pain. Ohtani's grabbing his left arm.
No, that is not a good sign. You watch him put his left arm down, and it either is jammed his shoulder or his wrist. Watch it go down, and right there, that has sent a crowd quiet.
2-0 pitch. Off the bag, and the Yankees catch a break in the 9th. Soto's in to score, and it's 4-2. A bullet that finds the bag, and the tying run comes to the plate for the Yankees in the 9th.
Well, he hit it so hard, I'm surprised the bag's still there. He hits this ball off the bag, and you said a one-hopper, and Stanton remains a threat at the plate.
Jose Trevino emerged from that Yankees dugout right into the spotlight with the bases loaded in the 9th inning, and Alex Vesia is on to face him. Trevino lifts a fly ball to center field. Tommy Edman is there, and the Dodgers lead this World Series 2-0. It takes Alex Vesia 1 pitch to put out the bases loaded fire.
He's going to be sore, but what it might do for his swing, Ohtani's who I'm talking about, is shorten it up, be compact, and not as big. It's his back shoulder.
A shout out to each one of the players out there, and they tip the cap to the fans. It's Ohtani, though, on 4 pitches, taking a walk to open this game against Schmidt. Schmidt to Freeman. It is a fastball. It's ripped down the line. It is gone! A 5th consecutive World Series game with a Freddie Freeman home run. And the Dodgers are on the board first in Game 3. Incredible. Had not homered in more than a month, and he's homered in all 3 games.
Well, this is a left-handed batter's dream ballpark, and when you make a mistake with your fastball, he's trying to go away, he goes inside, and Freddie has not missed that pitch.
One of the best players in baseball. 3-2. Defensive swing, poked into right field. Soto's not going to get there. Mookie Betts finds a way to bring in Tommy Edman. And the Dodgers lead 3-0. Line drive right field. Betts comes on and makes a diving play. Had to recover from a first step that took him back, and did so to make the grab for out number 2. Another 2-2 to Volpe. Hooks it into left field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes Stanton. Here comes Hernandez's throw. It is in time. Perfectly thrown. Teoscar Hernandez cuts down Stanton at home plate.
An absolute hose from Hernandez in left, and Stanton nailed down at the plate. Teoscar Hernandez just kept the Dodgers in front by 3 and kept the Yankees off the board.
Up the middle, base hit center field. Dodgers trying to take advantage immediately of the stolen base. Judges throws not in time, and they do just that. Lux gets hit by a 2-strike pitch, takes 90 feet with a steal, and the little things continue to stack up in favor of the Dodgers. Up the middle, Gratterall knocks it down, guns it to second, a high throw, but Edmonds able to toe the bag. Soto says, I don't know. Encourages his manager to take a look. Gratterall stuck with the triple digits out there to second. Tommy Edman needed every inch of his reach to pluck it.
Well, he does a good job with his toe once he gets the throw.
Tommy Edman continues to make his mark on this series in so many different ways. Lost the bat. And strike 3 all the way into the dugout. Bob Guerin, former Yankee catcher with the largest hands in baseball, catches that bat on the fly. Come on.
Did that really happen?
Oh, okay. I mean,
all right. He saved Dave Roberts.
Don't let the replay get in the way of a good story.
He saved Dave Roberts from getting it right on the noggin on the bounce.
Bonda is pitching all 3 games in this Fall Classic. Now it's to face Torres, who's reached twice. 2 on, 2 out. 2-2. Strike 3 called on a pitch that was high. Gleyber Torres down on strikes. Aaron Boone and the Yankees can't believe it in a critical spot with Soto looming. Bonda gets the call. High fly ball to deep right field. Betts goes back at the track at the wall and gone. Alex Verdugo, with the Yankees down to their last out, connects on a 2-run home run. First home run of the postseason for the Yankee left fielder. And now they've got the top of the order coming up. Don't forget all that shutout stuff we're talking about. A 4-2 game. Throwing up one last dose of hope. 2-2 to Torres. Bouncing ball towards the middle. Edman with a spin and a throw. And the Dodgers dominate game 3. They're a win away from a world championship. A 3-0 series lead over the Yankees. Freeman cracks one deep to right field. And gone again! Freddie Freeman floating in the World Series. 4 games, 4 home runs. You gotta be kidding! Deja vu from game 3. Freddie Freeman in the first inning before the Yankees can come to the plate has taken the crowd out of the game with a 2-run home run.
Not afraid to throw.
Fly to right by Torres. Betts in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan. And they're going to say that it's an out and fan interference. So an out, 1 gone in this first. And yeah, Betts has that ball in his glove, and this fan literally tries to take his glove off. Pries the ball out of there. A for effort.
Well, he won't be watching the game much longer.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Cranks a ball, deep left field. Volpe with redemption.
Perfect price, perfect time, just what they needed.
Smith sends a fly ball the other way. Back goes Soto. That short porch. It's got a chance, and it's gone. On an 0-2 pitch, Will Smith lofts a fly ball the other way to make it 5-3. Max pitching in the World Series. Wells turns on the ball, sends it a mile. It's gone. Austin Wells, who came into this game 4 for 43 this postseason, 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. 0 for 4 today. Driven the other way, deep right center field. It's got a chance and goodbye. Gleyber Torres sends them into a frenzy. After they managed 7 runs over the first 3 games, they've exploded for 10 with their season on the line.
Well, we said Judge has been getting close. One more opportunity to light the crowd up.
Judge hits a line drive to left field, and that's in for a hit. Soto and Judge both get on the board here in the 8th. It's 11 runs for the Yanks. The Yankees try to do something that hasn't been done in 54 years, and that is force a Game 4 of the World Series when down 3-0. Into center field, Judge comes on, he's got it, and we've got a Game 5 in the Bronx tomorrow night.
Judge, and tonight.
Fastball driven the other way, sleeping giant has awoken.
It is a Judgian blast into the right center field seats, and the Yankees take an immediate 2-0 lead in this must game.
Jack Flaherty tried to surprise him with a fastball, but Aaron Judge was ready, and the fans and the team have been waiting for this great player to be unleashed. Step 1.
Does it mean the game's over? Of course not, but boy, it's much better to have the lead. Now here is Jazz Chisholm.
Now it's Chisholm, high drive, right field, goodbye!
Jazz Chisholm homers to deep right field. All that Jazz and Chisholm and Judge hit home runs back to back.
Good bat to ball guy. That's a base hit. Different night, same story. Bottom of the Yankees lineup gets it done.
Dodgers removed Jack Flaherty after an inning and a third. It hasn't gotten any better with Anthony Banda in there. So the bases are loaded now.
My big question, where did the Dodgers go?
Rolled to first. Freddie Freeman will pick it up. Banda covering the bag. Chisholm hustling down the line. Head first slide. Banda just beat him.
Obviously for him, good at bats last night. Bang!
There's another. Giancarlo Stanton. Who needs me though? Aaron Boone had the call. Opposite field home run to open up the third.
It is a Stantonian home run. Giancarlo. No si può stopparlo.
Field his first time. Launches this ball left center field. Judge on the run. He's still going. He's at the wall and he's got it. Aaron Judge putting his stamp on Game 5.
He has.
Hernandez with the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And that snaps back to the middle part of yesterday's game, an extended no-hitter between the pen and Cole. That was 0 for 27 stretch snapped right there with that base hit. Tommy Edman struck out in a changeup his first time with a heating up Judge, who settles under this ball, but then drops it. Can Hernandez get to the bag before the throw? He does. On a routine play, Aaron Judge just flubs it in center field, and the Dodgers catch a huge break right there. Well, the Dodgers got to be saying, okay, here's our chance. Little crack in the door here. Down 5-0, but a couple runners aboard, and Will Smith. And a ground ball left side. Volpe will go to third, and the third, and another break for LA. It was going to be a tough play, but one the Yankees should make, and the bases are loaded. 2 defensive mishaps for New York.
It's the second Yankee error of the inning, and they'll be loaded for Gavin Lux.
For the first out of the 5th.
Nothing has changed demeanor-wise from Garrett Cole. He is giving the persona that everything is in control.
Far from out of the woods, it's Ohtani with the bases juiced in the 5th. Got him! Superstar against superstar on the biggest stage, and Garrett Cole wins it head-to-head.
This is where it gets hard. He's gone way in the tank to get these 2 strikeouts. You cannot think you're one more out away. You just have to block it out and make pitches with 2 outs.
Ground ball right side. Rizzo. Nobody at first. Incredible. A atrocious defense from the Yankees, leading directly to a Dodger run in the 5th.
The Yankee defense absolutely failed Garrett Cole in the 5th. It's now 5-1, and they're loaded for Freddie.
And for the Dodgers to score in this inning, it's taken 2 physical errors and 1 huge mental error.
So now Freddie, the tying run at the plate. 2 outs in the 5th.
Into center field, a base hit. 2 more runs will score. The Dodgers take advantage of the bad defense from New York, and this game has changed in the blink of an eye. And guess who? It's Freddie Freeman right in the middle of it. Now 12 runs driven in 5 games in this fall classic for the ages.
So the Dodgers have taken advantage. 2 errors, a mental mistake, and they're back in this ball game right now.
At the corners for Teoscar Hernandez.
In the air to left center field. Judge on the run. Dead sprint now to the track, and it's over his head. Butts in to score. Freddie Freeman for the plate, and this game has been turned upside down. The Yankees crack the door open with the poor defense, and the Dodgers kick it down. A 5-run 5th inning and a tie game in Game 5.
Back-to-back walks issued by Brusdar Graterol. Now we're into the heart of the order. Jazz Chisholm to the plate. Giancarlo Stanton on deck.
Sticks to the fastball. Bounce to second. Lux over to second for 1. That's all they'll get with the speed of Chisholm. And the Yankees have him cornered with 1 away. And here's Giancarlo Stanton. One of the 3 Yankees home runs belongs to this guy. 7 in the postseason. It's Stanton sending a high drive to left center field. Hernandez the call and the catch, and the Yankees have taken the lead.
So it's a sac fly. Boy, Stanton really did the job. Sac fly and an RBI, and the Yankees take a 6-5 lead.
Goodness gracious. Walk number 8 for the Dodgers staff. 3rd of the inning for Graterol. Here comes Dave Roberts. Blake Treinen's in the game, bottom of the 6th inning. 6-5 Yankees in Game 5. So at this point, every one of the Dodgers' high leverage arms has been used up to this point. 2 on, 2 out. The Dodgers trailing by 1. Volpe hits it on the ground. Roller to Lux. He scoops it up, throws it to Freeman. Low throw, but Freddie has it. And that ends the 6th inning.
Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Woo! Down for strike 3. Dropped in a sweeper. Yankees 6, Dodgers 5. Top of the 8th inning. Kike Hernandez to lead off for LA. Rips a line drive, base hit to left field. He started the rally in the 5-run 5th. He starts this 8th with a base hit. Now Tommy Edman breaks his bat on a base hit that'll roll through. Volpe's able to smother it, but that didn't mean much. Hernandez to second, and Edman on a broken bat roller has an infield hit. Dodgers 1 win away from a championship. If they could do it here, it'd be in a comeback that they'll talk about for a long time. 2 on, nobody out. A 3-0 pitch. And a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. There are not going to be any nails left to bite in the Bronx by the end of this one. Weaver, for the first time in his career, is going to pitch 3 consecutive days, and he'll come into a bases-loaded situation in a 1-run game. Gavin Lux lifts a fly ball to center field. Judge angles over. Hernandez tags and heads for the plate. Throw will go to 3rd. The Dodgers have tied the game. Sacrifice fly from Gavin Lux, and it's 6-6 in the 8th. Shohei Ohtani yet to really make his mark in this World Series. Pokes it foul. That's catcher's interference on Austin Wells. They're pointing to Wells. Interference will load the bases. And the list of errors grows for the Yankees. And Mookie Betts comes up with the bases loaded and 1 gone. Cracked in the air to deep center field. Judge retreats. He'll make the grab, but the Dodgers have come all the way back and taken the lead in Game 5. From down 5-0 to ahead 7-6 in the most preposterous way. Giancarlo Stanton's coming up. Will it be against Treinen, or does Dave Roberts dip into that bullpen for one of the 2 options? He's going to leave him in. Most pitches he's thrown this year, 39. That was back in June. This will be his 38. And these are the highest stretched 38 pitches he's ever thrown. Lifted down the right field line. Betts sprints on. He's under it. He's got it. Stanton's the 2nd out. 2 on, 2 out in the 8th. Anthony Rizzo at the plate. Swings and misses. Blake Treinen digs deep. And the Dodgers are 3 outs away.
Bottom of the 9th, Yankee Stadium. The Dodgers 7, the Yankees 6. LA 3 outs from a world title after 2 1/3 heroic innings from Blake Treinen. The Dodgers are turning
to Walker Buehler. Out of the bullpen for the first time since the end of June in 2018.
Breaking pitch, grounded to third. Muncy's got it. One gone in the ninth. Austin Wells on a 3-2. Swings and misses. The Dodgers are 1 out away. Walker Buehler is 1 out away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for! A swarm of Dodgers on the right side of the infield. Grown men but children again. Living out their dream.
They cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6 in 5 games in this clash of the Titans.
The Dodgers thought, hey, we need rotation help, even though we are the defending World Series champion. Remember, they only had Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jack Flaherty, and Walker Buehler pitching in the rotation in the postseason. They were banged up big time with injuries this year, and a guy like Snell fits them perfectly because his stuff is so good. The Dodgers every year have a great bullpen and feel like if we get 5 or 6 great innings out of our starting pitcher and have a guy who's ready for October, that's the person that we want to bet on.
23 years old at Rikuzen Takata, a small fishing village on Japan's northeast coast. Watching closely today, having a viewing party there. He's got an official fan club back in Takata. Got him swinging. The first strikeout of Roki Sasaki's Major League career is of Seiya Suzuki. And a nice feather in his cap right there, getting his countrymen.
Is it a comfort thing with I'd rather face this guy than Betts? He swings, sends one high in the air, deep to center field. Back is Kreidler. He will not get it. A 3-run home run for Teoscar Hernandez on a first pitch 4-seam fastball. The Dodgers back on top.
One hitter in baseball from the 8th inning. Here's Betts hitting a fly ball to left center field. Green to the track, to the wall. Gone! Got just enough. And here in the 8th, the Dodgers have just enough. Bouncing ball, base hit left field. Here comes Conforto. It's tied at 5. Will Smith with a pinch hit base hit. The 8th pitch. Betts goes to one left field and turns out the lights. He rings the bell with a 3-run walk-off home run. Gold. Gold. That blue heaven on earth. This team, this place, insane. We are watching something special. Night in, night out. Dustin May, so many emotions got to be going through this guy as he makes his first start in forever. Strikes him out. Welcome back, Dustin May. 2-2 from May. Swing and a miss. He got a chase on that breaker, and he struck out the first 2 Braves. Backdoor strike 3. Dustin May in his first inning in 2 years strikes out the side. Another 1-2, and it's hit into right center field, and Max Muncy has found it just in time. It's a game-tying double.
The Braves go to the well and bring their closer in early. Max Muncy goes to the well and picks on this changeup, and yes, he threads the needle in there. Perfect to right center.
High fly ball to center field. Harris is back. Oh, Tommy! Ladies and gentlemen, embrace this. Embrace this man, embrace this team this season. An 8-0 start for the defending champs, unprecedented. Every single night, they do something that makes you say, wow, how much fun is this?
Teo time, deep left field, and way gone! Blake Snell said before the start to Teoscar Hernandez, you know what time it is.
And it's a no-doubter that he can enjoy from the batter's box.
Edman with a chance to win it.
base hit, Tommy Edman. Throw comes home, not in time. Tommy takes, delivers, and the Dodgers win it in 10.
Tommy said he didn't know what he was going to do with a night off. Well, I'll tell you, you're going to get a night off for a few innings, and then we're going to need 2 at-bats later in the game. One of those at-bats, we're going to ask you to drive in 2 runs and win a baseball game. That's what we're going to have you do tonight, Tommy.
He takes one the other way, and Ha-Seong Kim has his first big league knock. An opposite field single off Sandy Alcantara. Welcome to the show. Pages pulls it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's into the corner. And it ricocheted around, so now Freddie's going to be waved home. He will score without a play. It's now 11-9. Tying run coming to the plate. No outs in the ninth. Kike, first pitch swinging. That's a fair ball down the line. Pages is going to score. RBI double for Kike Hernandez, and the tying run is in scoring position with nobody out. Ground ball right side and through. Base hit Max Muncy. Carroll's throw home is not going to make it, and we're tied once again.
Max getting on top of that high fastball, doing his job. At the very least, he's going to get the runner over to third base, but does even more, driving in Kike.
The 1-2 coming from Thompson. And Ohtani torches one, tosses the bat, and watches it fly. Shohei Ohtani breaks the tie with a 3-run bomb because, of course,
he is incredible. His 12th home run, and the Dodgers with a 6th spot in the 9th lead at 14-11.
This is why people don't leave their seats when Ohtani steps onto the field.
Smashes this ball to right center field. Butler's on the run. He turns and watches it fly. Ha-Seong Kim, a major league home run. And a tie game in the 5th. It's not just speed. He's huge.
Just another dimension of his game. So excited for the young man.
On to 3-2, Rushing. Hits one into center field. That's a base hit. Dalton Rushing has a major league hit. 2 plate appearances, he's been on both times. Patience, a walk, and now a single and a souvenir.
Here's a 3-1 pitch. And Ohtani just hammers one to center field. It is back. It is gone. His 2nd home run of the night. Shohei Ohtani getting it done with a home run to center field.
Max Muncy with an opportunity to flip the script and finish the script on this Tuesday night. Muncy hits it in the air to center field. Doesn't matter if it's gone. It's caught in center. Shohei tags. He comes home, and now we go home. Walk-off sacrifice fly for Max Muncy. And the Dodgers win a roller coaster ride. 4-3 the final in 10.
No runs in extra innings. That's the hardest part to fathom. And here's a liner fair down the third base line. The Dodgers will break the extra inning scoreless drought. Will Smith scores. Teoscar Hernandez, his 3rd RBI tonight, and it's 6-5 Dodgers in the 13th. And now he hits one left center field. It's Judge 1, Ohtani 1.
How do you not love sports, Wayne? How's not baseball romantic? We're going to be here all night, Weezy. You ain't making that red eye. Greatness. Greatness. Simple as that.
It's that MVP swagger. It's Aaron Judge, and it's Shohei Ohtani. 3 balls and a strike. And Shohei, it's a high fly, right field. Judge is all the way back. He's at the wall. He leaps. It's gone. Number 2 tonight for the spectacular Shohei. Bouncing ball, attracted over the open in the left field. Smith scores the tying run. Freeman's at third. Past the drawn in infield. Andy Pages ties the game.
See what he does, 3-2.
He walks him. The go-ahead run is in. Andy Pages scores. It is 6-5 LA.
Dodgers led this game 4-1 after 1 inning. Offense has gone silent, though. Got Muncy, Pages, and Kike Hernandez coming up. Muncy sends one to the moon. We're tied.
second of the game, 199th in Dodger blue.
Another high fastball that he doesn't get under as far as popping it up, but he gets under as far as popping it out of here. Nice little bat flip there, Max.
Freddie Freeman drove in the first Dodger run tonight with a first-inning double. Since then, he's popped up, grounded out, and struck out.
First pitch, Freeman lifts one the other way. Back goes Nimmo. Still back, still back. It is over. Freddie Freeman drives in Tommy Edman. The Dodgers come back and win it in 10.
Their fifth walk-off win. A breaking ball. It's not a strikeout. It's a walk-off W.
Trying to snap an 0 for 30 in these situations. And boy, would he love to do it against his old team. He does! Conforto! Sweet release! Dodgers have taken the lead, and it's Michael Conforto that's delivered. Tony with a missile to right field. Does it have enough carry? It sure does!
Second home run of the night for Shohei Ohtani. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out! Blew it by him at 87.
Gas for your, right there.
Get that baseball. First career K for Kike.
Shohei Ohtani returns to the mound for the first time in 663 days. Is bounced gently left side. Tough play. Muncy hurries the throw over there in time to end the inning. On an 0-1 from Suarez. Turns on it. Down the line. Foul. This guy.
This one's way in on the hands. Again, he pulls those arms in, hands close to the body, and just hits it foul down the left field line.
Sends one the other way. This time back towards the wall. It is gone. Will Smith ends the night. A pinch hit home run.
2 balls, 2 strikes, trying to put Garcia away.
Yes, he did.
And there's the first Dodger strikeout for Shohei Ohtani. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ferrer deals. And Muncy swings. Fly ball left to center. On the warning track at the wall. It's grand! Max Muncy's 200th home run as a Dodger gives them the lead. Max Muncy flips the scoreboard. With this Dodger lineup, it could happen in an instant. Mookie's now on second, Freddie on first for Max Muncy. Gave the Dodgers the lead his last time up. Max Muncy, max power again! Grand slam in the 6th, 3-run shot in the 7th. The ravine rises, ready to erupt. The 20th pitcher in baseball history. The 4th left-handed pitcher, but only the 3rd to record 3,000 career strikeouts with one team. Clayton Edward Kershaw. Time runs in scoring position. Winning run on base. Nobody out. Ohtani at the plate on a 1-1 pitch. Ohtani will swing and ground the ball to the right side. Could be 2. Sosa goes to second for left. Ohtani beats the throw. Conforto scores. The Dodgers are within 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers now within a run. First pitch swinging. High in the air. Left field on the warning track. It is caught, but Mookie Betts gets the job done and ties the game at 4. Freeman does jump on it. Rubs it to right field. It's down. Here comes Ohtani. He's coming home. Where are we going? We're going home.
First pitch breaking ball, choked up, gets himself a base hit. He's going to left center with the fastball. He gets a breaking ball and he pulls it in the air, finds some outfield grass. Freddie Freeman, a multi-hit game. The Dodgers with a W.
High fly ball center field, headed for the seats, reaching him again. 5th consecutive game with a Shohei home run. Up to Betts, try to keep their hopes alive. Tapper, left side, he's got a shot. Here's the throw. Not in time. 1-2.
Freeman lines the ball to left field. Bader can't get it, and the Dodgers win. Shades of October in July. Freddie Freeman, the hero. Down to their last breath. Hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter. 4 consecutive 2-out base runners, and the Dodgers steal a win in the bottom of the 9th to take the series.
And Will Smith, who drove in a run with a base hit in the 7th, comes up with 2 down, and Outman the go-ahead run on base.
Drilled towards the left field corner. That's headed for the wall, and it's off it. James Outman's on his horse, giving the wave. Here he comes. He'll score. Dodgers lead in the 9th. And it's Will Smith again. The Dodger catcher, Will Smith, puts him ahead in the 9th.
Betts without a hit today or in this series.
Mookie hits a high fly ball. Left field and deep. This ball is gone.
Mookie has his moment and gives the Dodgers the lead.
That's one heck of a way to get your first hit of the series.
His 13th home run of the year, but this one had to feel like the sweetest.
Launches a fly ball to right field. Tatis going back. He's at the wall. Dalton Rushing's biggest big league swing. He's broken the tie with a 7th inning home run against Estrada. In one of the biggest games of the season, the rookie, as part of a frustrating season, has his finest moment yet. Freeman hits it hard again, deep to the right field corner. Tatis is over, and he's found the seats again. Back-to-back innings with a bomb for Freddie Freeman. 3 the last 2 innings for the team. The ride and the power, the ride and the homers over the Padres on this Sunday afternoon. Will Smith will pinch hit for Dalton Rushing to lead off the bottom of the 9th in a 4-4 game. Hits this ball in the air, left center field, game over! Pinch hit walk-off, Will Smith.
Okay, let's go home. We got one center cut, and he did not miss it.
Will Smith off of the bench to give the Dodgers a much-needed win. They avoid the sweep with a 5-4 walk-off win.
First batter Kershaw ever faced here at Dodger Stadium was Skip Shoemaker, and he struck him out. And he strikes out Rafael Devers. Now fitting that it ends with a strikeout, just like it started back in May of 2008. Kershaw punches out Devers, and Dodger Stadium erupts one last time. 18 years worth of memories in Dodger blue, and Clayton Kershaw has hugs for everyone around him and everyone in this ballpark as he simply says thank you to Dodger Stadium. And how fitting that it ends with a strikeout, just like it started back in May of 2008. Kershaw punches out Devers, and Dodger Stadium erupts one last time for a GOAT. Paz at second base, Kike Hernandez at first. And Ohtani with a fly ball to left, hit well. Back for it, Ramos at the wall. It's gone! Well, they came for Kershaw, and they've stayed for Shohei.
Ground ball to third, over to first, 12 times in 13 years. The Dodgers have won the West. 12 division titles in 13 years, 13 wins from a dynasty.
2 in scoring position for Kike Hernandez. Infield in for the Mariners. First pitch, launched to left. Arozarena running after it. He's not going to get it. It's all the way to the wall. Conforto is in. Call behind him. Kike Hernandez breaks the tie. It is a slider. And it's another K.
Wow.
And Freddie Freeman is coming to the mound. A special scene in Seattle as we say farewell to an all-time legend. Clayton Kershaw's final regular season outing comes to the close. There's a high drive, left center field. It is gone! A drive and 55.
Shohei Ohtani continues to rewrite the record books.
Swing and a line drive, ripped right field, back, gone! Leadoff homer, Shohei Ohtani, a low liner over the right field fence. And just like that, the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. Shohei explodes immediately. Second and third here. That's drilled left field. That's back on its way and out of here. Teoscar Hernandez unloads, and the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead. Edman drives one. That one towards the corner, and it's gone. Back to back, 5-0 LA.
Well, this crowd is absolutely bananas right now.
His 3-run homer drilled out towards right center field. Friedel is back. That one is gone. Teoscar Hernandez, his second of the night, and the Dodgers lead it 6-0. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Snell. And the lefty now has 8. And now back to work. What a night for Blake Snell. 9 strikeouts, 6 shutout innings. They asked him why, and he said, because I was feeling good. Well, that feels good. Look out. This may leave the park. Wow. Ohtani's second of the night. And the Dodgers are feeling great. It is 8-0. And he is something else. And a 1-1. Line drive down the left side. That's a fair ball. That'll get into the corner. Kike Hernandez digs it out. They're going to send Elly De La Cruz. And he's in to score. It's an RBI double, and it's 8-2. That one flared softly into right field, and it falls for a hit. Marte picks it up, and his throw to third into the dugout. And that's going to cost the Reds a run. Line drive, base hit, left center field, Ben Rortvedt. And in to score is Call, and it is all Dodgers. And that is ball 4. He's walked in a run, and it's a 10-3 game. Up the middle of the base hit. Marte's coming in, and Duhar will stop at third as the throw comes to the plate. And a great throw from Pages. And the fans a little frustrated. 3 walks in the inning. The Reds have scored twice. It's 10-4. 3-2. And that's ball 4, and they've walked in another run. And it's 10-5. On the ground to third. Muncy on the move, and that'll do it. The Dodgers take game 1. They had 5 homers, including 2 from Shohei Ohtani. 7 strong innings from Blake Snell, and Hot Dog Guy loves it. 21-year-old. Ground ball, base hit right field. In to score is Lux. Hayes will follow. He is in, and the rookie delivers here in game 2. Cincinnati on top. It is 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field, and the Dodgers get a run back. Betts, an RBI single. Rortvedt in to score, and it is 2-1. Defensive versatility. 1-2. Line drive ripped right center field. That's going to touchdown. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Here comes Muncy to third. Dino Ebel's going to send him. Muncy to the plate, and the throw is too late. And Kike Hernandez continues to roll in the postseason. He's tied this game at 2. In the air, floated down the right field line. Fair ball. Hernandez around third. He's in to score. Rojas dunks in a single, and just like that, Dodgers 3, Reds 2. 4. Swing and a miss, and a curveball gets strikeout number 5. The 1-2 is cut on and foul tipped into the mitt. Line drive, one hop, gobbled up by Betts. He'll come home, and Rortvedt steps on the plate, and the Dodgers keep the lead. And he struck him out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Yamamoto. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yoshinobu Yamamoto escapes a bases-loaded, no-out jam. And the Reds leave the sacks packed. 2-2. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Ohtani comes through. Kike Hernandez is in, and Rortvedt makes it to third. It's 4-2 Dodgers. The one to Mookie. On the ground, fair ball, past the diving Hayes, and down the line. It kicks off the sidewall. Rortvedt in to score. Ohtani to third. Mookie's in to second. It's a 3-hit night for Betts, and it's 5-2. Reds need a hold here and a rally to do it. Hernandez with a base hit up the middle. That'll score Ohtani. Here comes Betts. Freeman to third. Hernandez into second. And it is 7-2 Dodgers. Dodgers lead 7-2. Breaking ball. Outside corner. Ring him up. And it is strikeout number 9 for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 3-2. Line drive. Fair ball down the line. That's going to get into the corner. Coming around is Rojas. They're going to hold Ohtani up. Betts high stepping into second. And Mookie with his third double of the night, his 4th hit. And the Dodgers lead at 8-2. Line drive ripped right field, and it'll touchdown for a hit. Pages up with it. And coming around and in to score is Gavin Lux. And the Reds get a run back. It's 8-3. Tyler Stevenson swing and a ball lined left field. Kike Hernandez the catch, tagging from third. And in to score is Austin Hayes. And the Reds are within 4. It's 8-4. So Vessia's in. Swing and a miss. And Vesia gets Andujar. And yes, that strikeout, if you're wondering, is credited to Benson. Outside corner, he got him. Vesia gets the strikeout. Dave Roberts is pumped up. And the Dodgers 1 out away from moving on to Philadelphia. Line drive, caught by Mookie Betts. And that'll do it. The Dodgers sweep the Reds 2-zip. And they'll take on the Phillies in the division series.
There's a shot into right center, a base hit. Bohm around third, he'll score. That ball goes to the wall. Right behind Bohm is Brandon Marsh. Realmuto to third with a belly flop. Throw gets away. Stays in play. 2 RBI triple for JT Realmuto. And the Phillies strike first in game 1. And he sends one into left field. Back on it is Call. Deep fly ball out. Plenty deep to score JT Realmuto. And it's 3-0 as Harrison Bader with his first Phillies RBI in the postseason.
Right on the corner.
And a swing and a foul tip right into the middle. Rortvedt. Payoff pitch again. And Ohtani takes a called strike 3. Here's a 1-2. And he struck him out. Got him with a changeup for the Phillies. Got him. Ohtani strikes out Schwarber. And Ohtani impressive in the third. Schwarber and Harper. And he drops another one in there for a called strike 3. Ohtani. And a swing and a miss. Schwarber strikes out. A swing and a miss. Sanchez strikes out his 8th Dodger. Got him on the changeup.
Just to try to get out of this.
Hernandez line drive. That is going to be a fair ball. Freddie Freeman around third. He'll score easily. Tommy Edman being waved home. And he is in there without a throw. Kike Hernandez delivers in the postseason again. 2 RBI double. It's a 3-2 Phillies lead. And Ohtani goes back to the hook. He strikes out Brandon Marsh. 3 up, 3 down, 9 Ks. Hernandez, a high fly ball deep into right center. Got some barrel on that one. It's got some carry, and it is gone. Teoscar Hernandez. A 3-run home run in the 7th inning. He has flipped the scoreboard. 5-3 Dodgers. Fly ball, center field, got jammed a little. And it'll be a routine play. Pages puts it away, and Alex Vesia delivers in the clutch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stott pops this one up. This could do it. Over is Muncy into foul grounds, and the Los Angeles Dodgers with a comeback win. Snatch back game 1 and go up 1-0 in this best-of-5. Oh, and he got him. Luzardo strikes out Freeman. Not many make Freddie Freeman look like that. And he got him. 11 straight. The throw perfectly. And a swing and a miss, and Snell strikes him out. Blake Snell is dialed. That's his 6K. Now puts a fastball right by him through the first 4 innings. And a swing and a miss. That changeup is filthy. Twice he has struck out Kemp. And Harper, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Snell goes back to the slider. What a big K that was. Blake Snell, 9 strikeouts.
To that slider.
And Bohm on the ground. Rojas, a race to the bag. He dives and out at third. Rojas and Turner both dive in head first at third base. That was risky for Rojas. Turner was flying down the line, and Rojas just beats him to the bag. Breaks his bat, and coming to the plate, Hernandez, the throw to the plate, the tag, he's safe! The Phillies will most certainly want to look at this. For now, the Dodgers strike first and are in front 1-0. Oh, he's in there. Yep. Toe is in. Good call. Home plate umpire Adrian Johnson right on it. Will Smith, first ball swinging, line drive down, base hit. Freddie Freeman is in to score. Hernandez right behind him, and Will Smith delivers with a 2 RBI single. 3-0 Dodgers in the 7th. Ohtani hits it sharply through for a base hit. This is going to bring in another run. Muncy will score. Over to third goes Smith, and the Dodgers are rolling offensively now. It's been a 4 spot here in the 7th inning. Turner is 0 for 2 with a walk, and he sends one back up the middle, and it's an RBI single for Trey Turner. The Phillies are on the board. Treinen deals. Castellanos with a base hit. In to score is Bohm. Real Muto right behind him. Castellanos is safe at second. It's a 1-run game. Shows bunt again, gets it down. Muncy goes to third, and Castellanos is out. Max Muncy, a perfect throw. Credit Mookie Betts for sprinting over to third. He gets there in time, and they get the lead out at third base.
He got kind of a bad jump, and Muncy was coming so hard. Right away, he's going to third.
Perfect throw, like a quarterback guiding a receiver through it to an empty space. Turner to second base. Tommy Edman, low throw. Freddie Freeman with the scoop, and the ball game is over. Oh my goodness! Tommy Edman spiked it in the dirt. Freddie Freeman in that Gold Glove form just saves game 2 for the Dodgers. Oh my. Tommy Edman owes Freddie Freeman the fattest steak dinner he's ever had. Ball game. And ring him up. Aaron Nola snaps the breaking ball off on Will Smith. That is a huge confidence boost. Aaron Nola gives the Phillies 2 scoreless. Here is Suarez, and on the first pitch, Tommy Edman is going to send one out of here. What a greeting that was! And it is the Dodgers who strike first. Dodger starters have been a major story. Uh-oh, Schwarber gonna send one way out of here. How far will it fly? My goodness! Kyle Schwarber with a tape measure shot up on top of the pavilion in right. That is one of the biggest bombs you will ever see. And Bohm back up the middle and a base hit. And Harper's on his way to third. The throw, and it gets away from Muncy. And it goes into the dugout, and Harper will score. So Pages' throw comes in. Muncy can't handle it. The Phillies have grabbed the lead. Bohm's going to go all the way around the third base. Phillies strike here, and a fly ball to left. This is going to be deep enough. Bohm tags, the catch is made, and Alec Bohm will score the run. So it is the Phillies who execute here. They've scored 3 runs. So using 3 players in that spot in the order. That ball's hit well into deep left center field, and this is going to fly out of here. JT Realmuto, second hit of the game, and his first home run of this division series. He's made it 4-1 Phillies. Get to the first time with back-to-back. That's a little flare, going to fall for a base hit, and this is going to bring in 2 runs. Trey Turner serves one into right center, and the Phillies lead 6-1. Slider. And now Schwarber, a high towering fly ball. That one is deep. Hernandez will watch it fly. It's another bomb. Kyle Schwarber has done it again. And the Phillies have busted it wide open here in the 8th. Broken bat. And that's going to sneak through for a base hit. Little confusion between Bohm and Trey Turner. So that'll be an RBI for Tommy Edman. And that'll give Shohei Ohtani another at-bat in this game in his first postseason start. And a fly ball to right, and on one pitch, this should end the ball game here as Castellanos squeezes it, and the Philadelphia Phillies answer back with a victory in Game 3. And defensive swing, up and in with a fastball, and this one starts with a bang for Tyler Glasnow. With 2 outs and a swing and a miss in Glasnow. 1-2 the count on Mookie Betts. And half swing, he goes. Now swing and a miss, Glasnow with a strikeout, and he hits 99, his best fastball yet. And he's on the first pitch again. Liner into left field, and it is caught by Kepler. A diving catch in left center. 0-2 pitch, Schwarber, a swing and a miss. Big fastball from Glasnow upstairs. And a swing and a miss. The cambio, the changeup. And Pages strikes out. Second strikeout for Sanchez. And he wipes out Teoscar Hernandez with a changeup. A swing and a miss. Got him on a slider. Pitch number 9 of the sequence. What an at-bat here by Will Smith. And a swing and a miss. Smith strikes out. Made him work. Double in the first. And a swing and a miss. He got him on a curve. 7 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow. 2 outs. 1-2 the count on Marsh. Got him. Rings the bell with a fastball, and the inning is over. Ohtani's 0 for 2 and a strikeout. Sanchez to his signature pitch, the changeup. Runners at the corners. Another 2-2. Edman, little tapper. Sanchez got to make the play. Sets, throws in time, and the inning is over. Kepler on the ground. Freeman's out to second, out there, and she had missed it. And I think it goes in the dugout. It does. Hot one, fair ball, hits the line, and in to score is Kepler. On his way to second goes Castellanos. He's in there. It's a double. The Phillies have grabbed the lead here in Game 4. Full count. 2 outs. Runner started up, and it is ball 4. And this game is tied. It's a bases-loaded walk. That run belongs to Sanchez. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Got him with a curve. Duran bends a little, but he doesn't break. And he strikes out Realmuto. Here's another 2-2. Stott. Did he go? He did. It's a strikeout for Sasaki for the Dodgers. Turner into right field. And Hernandez makes the play. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 for Sasaki. 9 in a row for Roki. Over anxious, he chased one. It's 0-1. Kerkering trying to send this one to the 12th. No balls and a strike. Pages breaks his bat. Kerkering gotta find it. Throws to the plate. Oh my goodness! He throws it away, and the Dodgers have won. The Dodgers win, and they are moving on to the NLCS in a most improbable finish.
Are the most patient team in baseball.
Right there, you go chasing like that.
2 to Contreras, and a swing and a miss. That was a curve.
Did he go?
Did he go? He did. It's a swing, and Collins is out. And now a throw to first, and he's got Durbin picked off. Snap throw by Freeman to second base and out. That'll be a caught stealing. And Muncy skies one to center field, hit well. This one's got a chance. Freeman going back to the wall. He leaps. It's in and out of his glove, but he caught it. And now chaos on the bases. Might have a play at the plate. The throw, not in time. No, he's out. He's out. It's a forced play at the plate, and he is out. All of this is going to be reviewed.
It's only a forced play if he didn't catch it.
I don't think they know.
Also, did he leave early? Once it hits the glove, you can leave the base. It hits the wall.
It's a forced play then.
It's the first play.
It's going to be a forced play.
It's no catch.
Yeah.
It hits the wall off his glove, and now it's a forced play at home.
Let's see. And the throw beat him.
Yeah.
So you're going to have bases loaded and 2 outs.
3 outs because Contreras ran to third.
He ran to third.
That's going to be your forced play at home.
Yeah, live ball first
He's
of all.
out.
That's your second out.
That's your second out. And then you said Contreras ran to third?
Yes, ran to third.
And Chourio is rung up. Snell comes back cool and calm in the middle of the chaos and picks up a K to start the 4th inning. And the payoff pitch, Yelich a swing and a miss, and Snell wipes him out. Back-to-back Ks to start this 4th inning. Freddie Freeman in a 3-2 count. Freeman a high fly ball to right. It is deep. Back on it, Chourio, and Freddie Freeman sends one out of here. A rainmaker to right field, and the Dodgers strike first. And a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Snell spotting that changeup perfectly. Locked up Durbin. And he has been as dominant as ever. That is a swing. Collins unable to check it. And that changeup is riding again. Chourio is out. 2-2 with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball. Inning is over. In a 3-2 count. Here comes Snell, and he rings him up. Blake Snell drops a big curve. Caught him guessing. Mookie Betts steps in with the bases loaded. Full count, and it is ball 4, and Mookie Betts draws a bases loaded walk. The Dodgers are up 2-0. Second and third with 1 out. Jackson Chourio is coming up. Chourio, fly ball, center field. Pages on the run. He's got it. Both runners tag. Collins will score. The Brewers are on the board. The Dodgers are out away from a Game 1 victory. Chourio with a sac fly and an RBI. 1-2 the count. Trinan deals. Oh, he almost hit him. And now 2 outs with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Turang, a swing and a miss. And Blake Trinan closes the door. The Brewers strand the bases loaded. And the beleaguered Dodger bullpen searching for answers. They found one in Blake Trinan tonight. Dodgers win a thriller in Milwaukee by a final score of 2-1. And they take Game 1. And on the first pitch, Jackson Chourio sends one into deep right, and that one's going to fly out of here. Chourio with a home run to start it offensively for the Brewers.
Tell you what, man, you talk about bringing this place alive. 106 off the bat for 89. Chourio just missed one last night in the 9th inning, which would have been a walk-off 3-run bomb. Boy, Peralta kind of silenced the bats early, and then he brought this place alive.
And a high fly ball into left field. That is way back there. And that is going to be a gone home run. We are tied. Hernandez, like Freeman yesterday, hits a towering fly ball home run out of here. And now it's Andy Pages. Pages to right field. That is down fair and into the corner. Kike Hernandez off to the races. Chourio gets it back to the infield, and Hernandez on his way. Throw to the plate, not in time. Dodgers grab the lead as Andy Pages. And a called strike 3. Stuck the fastball right by him. As Chourio cuts and misses, and Yamamoto wipes him out. As he strikes out, Christian Yelich led that league in wins, and he got him. Back to the splitter he goes, and he strikes out Caleb Urban. Ortiz takes off, and the pitch is a called strike 3. No throw needed when it counts the most. Another 3-2. Muncy into center field. Frelick turns and runs. That ball's deep. Frelick jumps, and it is up and out of here. Max Muncy, a home run to center field with 2 outs and 2 strikes, and it's 3-1 Dodgers. With a runner at third. 2-2. Ohtani on the ground, through for a base hit. It's an RBI single for Shohei Ohtani, and the Dodgers add to their lead. Field end with 1 out, and a base hit through for Edman. In to score is Smith. Muncy going to be held at third, and it's an RBI single. Tommy Edman makes it 5-1 Dodgers. And a called strike 3 right on the edge. It's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And Yoshi Yamamoto with his crown jewel as a Dodger. It is a complete game. He goes the distance. And the Dodgers win game 2 by a score of 5-1. And Ohtani is at third to start this one, and Mookie Betts puts the Dodgers on the board right away. Splits the gap. Betts on his way to second. He is in there with an RBI double. 1-0 Dodgers right out of the gate. See what Glasnow has in mind. Runner at third, 1 away, and Bowers up the middle of base hit. It'll be an RBI single for Jake Bowers. It comes on a 2-strike pitch. And this game is all tied at 1. Bowers out of the number 8 spot in the batting order. Glasnow deals, and a ground ball. Gloved by Muncy's coming to the plate. And the tag is in time. Wow. That was a great play by Max Muncy. 0-2 to Kike Hernandez, and down he goes. Mizorowski almost falls off the mound.
Gave him a thumbs up over there to Pat Murphy.
Yeah, can't do it any better than that. Turang, a swing and a miss. First fastball he saw.
The same position.
And a swing and a miss.
Finally on 3-2, just couldn't lay off.
Glasnow wipes him out. Backdoor slider. Tyler Glasnow with his best inning. It's a lightning strike. As Mizorowski climbs the ladder. And that is a swing and a miss, and down he goes. A slider from Mizorowski on 3-2, and a called strike 3. Fastball surprised him. 5 Ks for Glasnow. And a swing and a miss. Glasnow wipes him out.
All you can do is bounce it. They're going to swing at it.
And a called strike 3. Drop the hammer on him. 0-2 the count on Edman. And he got him. Fastball at 100. 3-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Jacob Mizorowski. And he got him. Mizorowski strikes him out on a curve. 8 strikeouts, ties a Brewers postseason record for a rookie. He's for the big right-hander. And a swing and a miss. Chase ball 4. Glasnow strikes him out. And now the 0-2. Frelick takes a called strike 3. High fastball. Vesia strikes out Sal Frelick to end the 6th. Pitchers duel continues in game 3 in the shadows. Called strike 3. Betts is rung up. That's a liner into center field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes Smith. Frelick's got a great arm. It's cut off. Throw to third, not in time. Tommy Edman puts the Dodgers in front. Edman on the first pitch delivers in the clutch again. And the Dodgers get to Mizorowski in the 6th inning. Oh! And now Uribe throws it away. In to score is Freeman. And a throwing error by Uribe, a second error of the series, and the Dodgers are up 3-1. Got him. Ball game. The Dodgers win it Sasaki closes the door. Los Angeles wins it 3-1. They are 8-1 in this postseason, steamrolling their way through this playoff run, and they are a win away from their 5th NL pennant in the last 9 years.
Still an honor.
As Chourio strikes out, and Ohtani's first out is a K.
That ball right by him.
That's a called strike 3. Ohtani paints with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And back-to-back strikeouts. One swinging, one looking. What a start.
Strikes out the side in the top of the first.
And there goes Ohtani. Shohei lighting up the highlights already. It's a leadoff home run after he struck out 3 in the top of the first. And the Dodgers lead it 1-0. That one's on the ground through for a base hit. In to score is Betts. Smith on his way to third, and Tommy Edman continues to rake. It's an RBI single. It is 2-0 Los Angeles. One of the better defensive teams in baseball. Right off the end of the bat, Bauer's coming in. He'll put the tag on Hernandez. Going to bring in another run. It's the second out, an RBI for Hernandez. It is 3-0 Los Angeles. And a swing and a miss, and Ohtani picks up his 4th strikeout. He goes upstairs. Ortiz chases the ball. And Turang into left field, slicing. Hernandez is there. Perkins off the bag and out. It's a double play. Ohtani deals, and a swing and a miss. Contreras strikes out. 2 men gone now in the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Ohtani strikes him out on a splitter. Board. Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! A majestic blast! Ohtani drops jaws everywhere! And it's 4-0 Dodgers as it gets. Whoa. Is it a swing? It is. And it's a strikeout as Ohtani takes down Caleb Durbin. Ohtani, chance to come right back on the mound and put the Brewers down in order. He does so. 7 strikeouts. What a player. He's got 7 strikeouts through 5 innings. And a little half swing by Collins. That is the splitter once again. And he strikes out Collins to start the 6th. 1-2 on Turang. And a swing and a miss. It's another strikeout.
Sits him down with a splitter.
Ohtani, did he? Ohtani! Ohtani has done it again! His 3rd home run! Take a bow, Shohei Ohtani. An all-time game for an all-time player. Turang, slow roll to second base. Flip it to the bag. Bounce to first, not in time. And the Brewers are finally on the board.
Waiting in the wings.
Freeland takes off. Durbin, a high fly ball to right. Pages, he is there. He's got it. And the ball game is over. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League pennant. They sweep the Brewers. The greatest night of baseball by an individual player in the history of this game. Shohei Ohtani. 3 homers and a victory on the mound with 10 strikeouts.
1-2 from Trey Savage. Bounce gently right side to Bo Bichette, and the kid has him rocking with a 1-2-3 first. That's up the middle and through. Base hit center field from Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez comes home. The Dodgers are on the board first. Kike Hernandez again getting the job done in the postseason. Here it comes. He struck him out. Grounder, fair. Guerrero beats him to the bag, and Savage limits the damage to 1. His payoff is poked through the right side, a base hit for Smith. Here comes Betts. Strauss throw goes into second, and they've got Freeman hung up.
Here comes a tag from Clement. He'll run him back to the bag. It is 2-0 Dodgers. Will Smith drives in Mookie Betts. On a payoff, Hernandez grounds one towards the middle. Bichette with a backhand. Quick trigger throw to first. You'd never know. He's never played there in the big leagues. Varsho in the air to center field. Pages going back. Turns, watches, and it's gone and tied. Dalton Varsho locks game one.
He just guessed right. First pitch fastball, and he let it eat. That jacket has gotten a lot of use in the postseason. They hope it's going to extend well beyond what the stitching in that thing holds it apart. But that ball, he just went and attacked.
Corners even with the bags. Clement scratches one through. Blue Jays take the lead. Station to station, 3-2. Ernie Clement delivers again.
There's just something different about this team when runners get on.
Another 3-2. He's walked him, and it's 4-2 Toronto. Kirk can walk home. Barger sends a towering drive. Right center field. Kiss it goodbye. And Barger has connected on a grand slam to break open game one and start this place shaking.
Well, he hit a fly ball. And he guaranteed his teammate was going to come up, but I didn't see a situation where his teammate might come up with nobody on. And that grand slam, wow.
Here's a high drive off of the bat of Kirk, sailing back there to center. Does it have enough? You bet. Double digits for the Jays in game one. What a statement from Toronto. Left it there, hit in the air to right field. Back it goes. It is gone. Yeah. Sky scraping home run from Shohei Ohtani. Left it over the plate, and Ohtani didn't miss. Statement made by the Jays in game one. They pour 11 on this dominant pitching staff. Up the middle, base hit center field, and the Dodgers with 2 out in the first inning get on the board. A double from Freeman, a single from Smith, and it's 1-0. Quickly off of the deck after they got beaten down in game one.
Good piece of hitting.
Series debut.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Buried is splintered again, Hernandez.
Curve gets him swinging to first and caught by Freeman on the fly. Both runners back to the bag. And a chance for Yamamoto to get out of this unscathed. There it goes. It's a curve that falls in for strike three. And Varsho, like a house by the side of the road, watches it. Payoff from Gausman. He's down on a fastball. And there's that 1-2-3 inning. Ernie Clement pops the first pitch that he sees. Straight up, straight down. Freddie Freeman dropped the ball. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What in the world happened? Strike three called on Barger. Fastball in there at the knees. Down this time on the high fastball. Fourth K for Yamamoto. Drilled down the left field line towards the corner and off the wall. Hernandez plays the carom. Guns into second to hold him to a single. First and third for the Blue Jays with 1 out. Sends a high drive to center field that is plenty deep enough to tie up game two. Here comes George Springer. It's 1-1. Alejandro Kirk gets it done. The Blue Jays have been leaning on Yamamoto from the start, and they finally break through. A low-stress moment. 10 consecutive outs for Kevin Gausman. His 2-2. Got him with a splitter. The 1-2. Right back there to strike him out. A curve gets him to wave and miss. The 3-2. High drive deep to left field. It's Smith with a big swing into the second deck. He's given the Dodgers the lead in the seventh. His first extra base hit of the postseason couldn't have come at a better time for LA.
He's slow, and then fastball might get him to do it.
Fastball lifted in the air, deep left field. Lucas going back, opposite field bomb. Max Muncy with a second solo shot of the inning. The Dodgers riding the long ball to the lead in game two. In the dirt, kicks away. Here comes Pages. He'll score standing up. Wild pitch on the first one that Hoffman throws. Now Will Smith with the bases loaded. Bouncing ball to short. Could get him out of the inning. There's one over to first, not in time. And a run comes to the back door. Fouled into the glove, strike three.
Strikes out Springer with a fastball. His 1-2 to Lucas. Is a fastball to the knees to get him looking. He strikes out the side in the 8th. Curve off the end of the bat. Freeman to first. One away in the 9th. Kirk sends a line drive to center field. Justin Dean is there. 2 gone in the 9th. Popped up. Left side. Yamamoto goes the distance again. World Series mastery. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Game 2 of the World Series against the Blue Jays, has thrown a complete game, retiring the final 20 that he faces. He's home with an 0-1. Ohtani rips it down the line. It is a fair ball. And it's a double for Ohtani to start this game. They've been waiting for him to get going. He had the huge clinching game of the championship series, relatively quiet outside of that.
2 down, 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Scherzer bounces back off the leadoff double and caps off the inning with a curve to punch out Smith.
First, oh boy. Everybody's confused. Varsho still in his spot. Bichette's wandered off of the base and he's out.
You got a perfect storm here. You got the hitter seeing the runner gets a ball, but he called it a strike. And then he looks and goes, well, it's got to be a ball because there goes the runner. And it was like in slow motion. Everyone realized a little too late. And he goes, wait, where are you going?
Here he comes. It is a fastball to finish him off. Hernandez drills one. Left field. Forget about it. Dodgers strike first in a loud way. And the full experience of Teoscar Hernandez from one day to the next, from a 4-strikeout game in Game 2 to a home run to start the scoring in Game 3.
Max is going to want that pitch back. Curveball gives him a chance to catch up. And as you said it, probably going to hit 2 home runs.
In the postseason, a 2. Everything at this time of year gets amplified times 10.
Tied in the series.
Edman chases up again, and he's down on strikes. Gone in the 2nd inning.
3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He does it anyway.
Great pitching here once you got to 2 strikes.
1, 2, 3, 4 for Tyler Glasnow. For more than a month. Comes back in. It's lifted to deep right field. Towards the corner. Goodbye. Ohtani goes deep. And the Dodgers lead Game 3 on a pair of solo home runs, 2-0. They came inside, and Ohtani went to where he's comfortable going right now. Scherzer throws. Smith pokes into right field, base hit. They look to take immediate advantage. Barger's got a cannon. His throw's perfect. He's out at home. Addison Barger puts it on a dime from 250 feet away. Bichette cracks his bat and bounces to second. It gets by Tommy Edman. Dodgers have opened the door for the Blue Jays offense to step on through. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Breaking ball, drilled to left center field. Pages going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Kirk has changed Game 3 with a 3-run shot.
Good high ball hitter sitting on a pitch up. He gets a high curve ball, almost as if he was sitting on it. This inning was crucial for the Toronto Blue Jays offense, and they came through in a big way.
In every sense of the word. Here's Jimenez driving a ball to deep center field. Pages is going back. Feels for the wall, makes the catch. Plenty deep enough to score. Barger. Throw to second. Dive, and he's safe. Here's Glasnow's payoff. Springer swings and misses. Strike 3. And it's in there for strike 3. His 5th K will be his last. One-of-a-kind Shohei Ohtani against a rookie pitcher in Mason Fluharty. A breaking ball is drilled to left center field. Slicing towards the gap. And off the warning track. Up against the wall. Hernandez headed home. There is no throw. It's a ringing double from Ohtani. His 3rd extra base hit of the game has made it 4-3.
Can't throw great hitters the same pitch and expect to have great results.
Down the line, fair ball in a tie game. Freddie Freeman comes through again. Locked at 4. There goes Hernandez. There's a ground ball to short. Long throw. Hernandez not going to get there. Throw to 3rd. Bang, bang, he's out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball player. For Vlad Jr., not usually a menace on the bases. Not going this time. Bichette down the line at fair ball. Ricochets back into play. Teoscar Hernandez scrambles after it. How fast can Vlad run? Throw to the plate. Play at the plate. He's safe. He scores from first. Toronto leads Game 3. Wow. Smacks home plate.
and it's 5-4 Blue Jays in the 7th.
Location, location, location is the most important thing.
Ohtani, and a center cut fastball. Ball swung, and ties it. Shohei, 5-5. Once in forever, Shohei Ohtani. He has tied Game 3 with his second home run of the night, and he's tied Frank Isbell as the only guys in World Series history 4 extra base hits in one game.
Unbelievable. Location, location, location. You cannot miss there.
Bounce back to him. Rocky's got it. Over to first in the dirt, but Freeman has it.
And that's the final out of the 8th inning. What a play on the mound from Roki Sasaki. He needed every inch of those long limbs to steer that line drive right back to him.
On a 3-2, Varsho pulls it off Freeman's glove and down the line. Kind of heads for third. Edmonds throw. There's a play. He's out.
This is such a great play by Edman. Now, Kiner-Falefa did not turn around. He's anticipating that ball got by Edman. And when Edman got the ball, he immediately threw to third. And that slide gets up an incredible defensive play. The throw couldn't be any better.
Sasaki's 1-1. Strong. Grounds one left side. Muncie's got it. Short way to second to the bottom of the 9th. There he goes. Throw from Kirk.
Oh, he's off the bat.
He got him. He was off the bag, and Kiner-Falefa tags him out. Down the line towards the corner. It's a fair ball. Schneider on his horse. Hernandez picks it up. Schneider's headed home. Relay from Edman. Play at the plate. He's out. We'll stay tied.
And we've had bang-bang plays at the plate. Some safe, some out. 2 perfect throws with Vladimir Guerrero on deck, standing there, wishing that was different.
Baseball beauty. A Game 3 classic goes to the bottom of the 10th. Off the hands, right side. Vlad Guerrero Jr. puts it away and sends it to the 11th. Sends one in the air to left center field, and Miles Straw camps under it to send this game to the 12th inning. 3-2 pitch. A bouncing ball left side. Muncy has no play if it stays fair, but he keeps his foot on the bag. Stretches like a first baseman for the force out.
This is a crew chief review of the out call at third base.
I think it's going to definitely be safe.
And so it'll be an infield hit for Davis Schneider. Kershaw tries one more time. Bouncing ball to second. Edman hurries over to first in time. Tommy Edman. Another play on defense. And Clayton Kershaw like he's never done before.
What a play by Tommy Edman on a slow roller to the right side. And the glove flip to cap off a scoreless 12 as Clayton Kershaw leaves them loaded.
High drive to center field. Varsho's going back. Onto the track, just enough for home.
14th inning coming up. The Great Escape by Eric Lauer. 5-5. Game 3 of the World Series.
Rojas. Grounds one left side. Clements got it. Low throw. Bounced over there and Guerrero's got it.
How about 15 innings? We'll be back in a moment. 5-5 Blue Jays and Dodgers.
The big games and the big spots. You can always trust him. Sends this ball towards left center field. Varsho on the run. He's still going. He gets there and saves the day. On to the 16th we go. Series, and you should be smiling, Will. This is real.
Is it real?
It is real. To the bottom of the 17th. Mookie Betts pops it up for Vlad Guerrero Jr. He's got it.
We tie the Major League record in a World Series and go to the 18th.
72nd pitch for a guy who had never thrown more than 30. Unbelievable stuff from Will Klein. They'll talk about his name forever. It doesn't matter what he does the rest of his life. The name Will Klein is going to live on. This game does. To the bottom of the 18th.
Game 3 of the World Series comes to the bottom of the 18th inning. 5-5, both teams with 5 runs and 15 hits. Freddie Freeman leading off against the lefty Brendan Little.
11:50 in Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the catch. Strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
Freddie Freeman, Mr. World Series, ends the marathon at midnight. He is mobbed at home plate as the Dodgers walk it off in the bottom of the 18th inning. 6-5 the final to grab a 2-1 series lead.
His first inning coming to the plate. It is a fastball, and it's lifted to deep right field. Barger goes back on it. Steps into the warning track, plenty deep enough to bring home the game's first run. Kike Hernandez knocks in Max Muncy. The Dodgers go walk, single, sacrifice fly, and lead Game 4. There's a fly ball to deep left center field. Headed back there. It is gone! Vlad Jr. gives the Jays the lead. The franchise face putting the team on his back. On a 2-2 from Bieber, he fouls it into the glove. Bieber made his best changeup of the night to strike him out. Shohei Ohtani. Breaking pitch gets him swinging, but it was over the plate. Patient from this point on. Fouled into the glove, but that's back-to-back strikeouts where he didn't put it where he wanted it. 2. Strikes out the side in the 4th. His first time, and Muncy came in to score the Dodgers run on a sacrifice fly from Kike Hernandez. This time he gets the better of him with his second strikeout of the night. Strikes out Jimenez with a back foot slider. Last night in the 7th. Strike 3. Sword from John Tumpane, the home plate umpire. Home with a 2-2. Strikes out Kirk. Shohei Ohtani in his first World Series game as a pitcher. Marvelous. The 0-2 to Tommy Edman. Struck him out. Mason Fluharty out of the bullpen to preserve the line for Bieber and to preserve the lead for the Blue Jays after 6 innings in Game 4. Jimenez comes through with a base hit to left center field. Varsho's in to score, and it's 3-1. Andres Jimenez battling with 2 strikes. It was high, he let it fly. Bouncer right side. Only play is at first. The run comes through the back door. And an RBI and a pinch hit ground out from Ty France. There's another shot to deep left. Over the head of Hernandez and against the wall. Bichette hangs on with a long single, and it's 5-1 Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 out. Barger. Ground ball left side. Past Mookie Betts, and it's 6-1. A 4th spot for the Jays in the 7th. To get into this World Series. Straight 3 called on call. Bassett ahead 0-2. And he gets Freeman with the high heat. So many different pitches you got to worry about when you're facing Chris Bassett. Grounded to third. Clements got it. Just in time at first. Hernandez in to score 6-2. Line drive left field. Miles Straw puts it away. And the Blue Jays have tied this series up after the gut-wrenching loss last night that might have just wiped a lesser team off. The Blue Jays bounce back and win it 6-2. Here he comes, off and going Game 5 with a fastball that's hit in the air to deep left field. Call to the track. It's on the first pitch of Game 5. Davis Schneider into George Springer's shoes and doing a great impression. How about that? Ready for a first pitch fastball and an ambush to start Game 5 with a bang. Very first pitch, and now Vlad Jr. hooks a ball down the left field line. They've got back-to-back to start Game 5. 3 pitches in, 2-0 Toronto. Wow.
You wonder when 2 heavyweights are going at each other, who is going to deliver the first blow? Well, they were ready to hit the fastball.
Savage home with an 0-2, and he strikes him out, finishing off a 1-2-3 first inning. 8th pitch to his boy is swung on and missed. He finished it with a splitter. And he's used it to get 3 consecutive strikeouts. Retiring the first 5 in Game 5. Swing and a miss from Tommy Edman, and he strikes out the side in the 2nd.
Really good so far.
He strikes out Muncy with a slider to the knees, and it's 5 in a row. Here's a high drive. Forget about it. Kike Hernandez finds the seats. First of the World Series for Kike Hernandez, and the Dodgers are on the board. Ohtani is swung on and missed.
2-2. Swing and a fly ball hooked down the right field line. On the run, Teoscar Hernandez slides and it's down. Rolling onto the side warning track. Varsho hits the bag at second. He wants third. Hernandez picking it up now. And Varsho takes a look and stops at third with a leadoff triple.
Snell to the plate. Clement lines the ball to center field. Kike Hernandez makes the catch. Here comes Varsho. Hernandez's throw flat-footed has no chance. And the Blue Jays take advantage of the defensive misplay to make it 3-1. Disappearing splitter. And there it is again.
He's comfortable in the release point right now.
That is 8 strikeouts for Trey Savage.
You see that splitter so connected.
All 3 pitches doing what he wants. Pop fly back of the diamond. And Trey Savage, first time there's a little pressure against him, does not break. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with a splitter and has 9-2. Call. Chases what would have been ball 4. Bottom of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani leads off 1-2. A shot to right field. That is a diving catch from Barger. Addison Barger. It's not just been the bat from him. He's been awesome defensively as well. A swing and a miss and an 11 strikeout for Trey Savage. Payoff pitch to Vlad Jr. Overthrows it to the backstop, and here comes Barger. 4-1 Toronto. A single and 3 wild pitches to allow Barger to go first to home. And so first and second for Bichette. Here comes. Shot to right field, a base hit. Here comes Jimenez. Hernandez's throw heads for third. It is not in time, and it's 5-1. And the Blue Jays have another multi-run inning. 1-2 to Freeman. There's a dozen for Trey Savage. Chopper to third. Clement to second. Over to first. Double play. A World Series masterpiece from 22-year-old Trey Savage. About a month and a half ago, nobody outside of the most diehard Blue Jays fans or prospect fans would have known the name Trey Savage. Everybody going to know him now. 12 strikeouts in Game 5 of the World Series, and he holds the defending champions to just a run over 7 innings. Kind of for left for past the drawn-in infield to make it 6-1. Single, wild pitch, productive out, and then kind of for left his first hit of the World Series.
Hit on the ground at first, stabbed by Vladdy. He slaps the base with his right hand as he went down to the splits to snare it. And in one pitch, Ohtani is retired. On to the 9th we go.
2 gone in the 9th inning of Game 5. And the Blue Jays are headed home, 1 win from a championship. And it was a child who led them tonight. 22-year-old Trey Savage. 12 strikeouts. Only the 12th time in World Series history somebody's done that, and he's right there with Bob Gibson. 12-plus strikeouts and a win in a World Series game. The Jays are 1 win away from their first title in 32 years. 2-2, and he strikes out Ohtani to start Game 6. Here he comes. There's he sticking with the splitter. Back-to-back Ks. 2 out in the first. That's exactly what he does. Home with an 0-2. And another splitter for a 4th strikeout. Dodgers much more aggressive. He finished him off anyway. He's down on strikes. His 2-2. Strike 3 to the outside corner. 2-2 pitch. Rojas. Strike 3. Fastball to the knees. 7 for Gausman. Hooked down the left field line towards the corner. It is a fair ball. Will Smith delivers a 2-out double. And the first hit with a runner in scoring position in days for LA. Base hit left field. Ohtani's in to score. Here comes Will Smith. Throw to the plate's not in time. Betts breaks through, and so do the Dodgers. Oh, an exhale and the monkey off his back. The Dodgers lead Gausman and the Blue Jays 3-0. Behind him 3-0. Who knows if he can swing his best. He shoots one to right center field. My goodness. George Springer gets the Jays on the board through biting pain. Strike 3 call this time. A splitter to the knees to get him. Got him. Tied him up with that splitter for strike 3, but it took him 9 pitches. 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. Yamamoto gets out of the first jam of the ball game with a strikeout of Varsho and keeps the lead 3-1. Andres Gimenez with 2 gone in the 7th. This time he's down on a fastball. A roar from Robleski. Stepping into the spotlight and delivering. 2 on, 2 out, a 2-1. Grounder to second, the Rojas gloves. Over to first, that's the inning. Roki Sasaki tiptoes his way out of the 8th inning. On to the 9th in game 6. Sasaki's 2-2. Line to deep center field. Dean on the run. Justin Dean won't get there. It wedges in the bottom of the wall, and it's a dead ball. It's a dead ball. The umpire's hands are up, and the runners will head to second and third. It'll be second and third, nobody out. Tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and a pop-up right side, Freddie Freeman for the first out. Wow. Gimenez floats one, left field. Hernandez makes the catch. Back to second. Game 7 tomorrow night. It's a game-ending double play. Kike Hernandez to Miguel Rojas. 3-2 to Vlad Jr. It's a fastball to get him. Springer is running. He's tagged, and that's the inning. Ohtani to the plate with another 1-2. And he got him with a fastball. Ohtani gets out of the bases loaded jam. Bo Bichette was the best hitter in baseball this year with runners in scoring position. He hit .380. Fly ball deep center. Edmonds going back. The ball is gone long. 3-run home run. Bo Bichette.
Breaking ball, and he was all over it.
The Jays on the board first. In one swing, Bo Bichette makes it 3-0 and chases Shohei Ohtani from Game 7. Trying to do it to his old team in the World Series. Lines the ball to center field. Varsho lays out, and he made the catch. Smith is in to score. It's 3-1, but Dalton Varsho's Gold Glove in center field shows up again. Scherzer's 2-0. Edman pulls one down the line. A diving stop and catch by Vlad Jr. Working like a scrappy 9-hitter, Andres Gimenez. 2-2. This one actually hits him. Throw it over the plate, says Gimenez. The bench is clear in Game 7.
Well, I can promise you this. He's not trying to hit him.
Well, this is going to be a Game 7 first. Here looks like he tries to get hit. And this time he doesn't have to try. The tension of this series building up into the 7th game. This team separated by 1 game during the regular season. Here's a 3-1. Vlad cracks one in the air to center field, but it hangs up for Tommy Edman. And that's that for the Blue Jays in a wild 4th inning. Bassett's 1-1. Edman flies it to center field. Varsho sizes it up. Here comes Betts. Here comes the throw. It's way up the line, and it's a 1-run game. Sacrifice fly from Tommy Edman, and it's 3-2 in the 6th. Another guy that's been so good at driving in runs has a chance to do that here. Into right center field. Hernandez will not get there. And it's 4-2 Blue Jays. Andres Gimenez out of the 9th spot one more time. Freeman at the plate, the tying run. The Savages 2-1. Chopper to first. Gun to second, 1. Back to first, 2. And 6. 6 is the number for the Blue Jays. Away from snapping a 32-year drought. The 1-1 from the Savage. Muncy hits a high drive to deep right field. Headed for the pole and gone. Max Muncy brings the Dodgers back to within 1 with a no-doubt shot. It's 4-3 in the 8th. Shins 2-2. Clement lofts the ball to left center field. That's headed over Hernandez's head and up against the wall. Ernie Clement just will not stop. His 30th hit of this postseason. The new record payoff. Drilled to left The most unlikely source has changed Game 7. It's tied at 4. Rojas has given the Dodgers life. 1-2 pitch. Varsho. Roller to second. Rojas comes home in time. And it's Miguel Rojas. If he can get one more, his name will live forever. Now Barger's the winning run. Fly ball to left field. Hernandez on the run with Pages over his head. Pages runs him over, makes the catch, sends Game 7 to the 10th. Incredible. 2-1. Pages up the middle. Jimenez comes home and gets the lead runner. The infield drawn in works for both teams late. Chopper, right side, not an easy play. Vlad feeds Dominguez, beat him to the bag. Smith, it's a high fly ball to deep left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7. And in the 11th inning of Game 7, the Dodgers lead for the first time.
What a I just got done saying that somebody's going to be remembered. It could be Will Smith.
Second home run of the postseason. He won Game 2 with a home run against Kevin Gausman. And if the Dodgers can get 3 more outs, they'll have won Game 7 in either direction. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. Bats to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles. Clayton Kershaw's Major League career ends as he watches his team win a Game 7 epic. It didn't look like they had any shot in this one until the very end. When an unsung hero, a most unlikely hero, Miguel Rojas, tied the game with a home run. With all the focus on the man that was on deck, Shohei Ohtani. It was Rojas who delivered the shock. And then it was Will Smith who delivered the game-winning home run in the top of the 11th inning. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto, legendary stuff, wins 3 games in this World Series. A complete game in Game 2. His team faces elimination in Game 6. And then like Randy Johnson, like Grover Cleveland Alexander, like some of the all-time greats, Yoshinobu Yamamoto finishes off Game 7.